32 schools had received the bomb scare threat, and they conducted searches, but nothing was found. Akhil, my colleague, is now joining us. Akhil, just 2 days back, we saw several of the Delhi schools were evacuated following the receiving of the threat mail. And yet again, 2 schools have received the threat mail. Give us more details. What is happening?
Well, that's right, Ashwarya. If you see, this very early morning at around 7:42 a.m., the Delhi Fire Service team received a call regarding that they need to send a fire brigade team over there. And apart from that, what we have seen is the Delhi police team has as well as received such kind of inputs regarding bomb threat emails. And if you see, today what we have seen that the SKV school in Hoax area, and apart from that in Prasad Nagar area, Andhra school, these 2 schools have received bomb threat emails today. And if you see, 2 days back, what we have seen that there were 32 schools all across the national capital which have received bomb threatening emails. And out of those 32 schools, what we have seen that in just one locality, in just Dwarka area, 14 schools have received such threatening mail. So right now it's a very concerning situation for the parents as well as for the students as well. And earlier when this email was received, after that what we have seen that the school administration requested the students' warden basically to take their kids back home. And after that what we have seen that proper SOPs was followed. The dog squad team was there, the bomb disposal squad team was there, and after through a scanning they have found nothing suspicious as of now. So Delhi police team and the Delhi fire service team arrived at the various spot to scan the entire school premises, and they have so far found nothing suspicious from the school premises.
Right. And Akhil, what details do we have? Have these schools now been closed? Of course, the team, they're reaching there, and so far threat is turning out to be hoax. And we are getting more updates on the other big story that we are getting from the national capital. In fact, this is big breaking news coming in from Karnataka, where the details have been revealed in a CAG report. The Karnataka government borrowed loans for guarantee schemes around 63,000 crore rupees during 2023 to 24. Now, the CAG report was tabled in the Legislative Assembly, providing details of the government expenditure and the financial management, and around 15% of the borrowings were allocated to the 5 guarantee schemes of the state government, including the Griha Lakshmi scheme, which was allocated 16,964 crore rupees, followed by the Gruha Jyoti scheme, in which 8,900 crore rupees of loan was taken. Then the Anna Bhagya scheme, 7,384 crore rupees loan taken. Shakti scheme, 3,200 crore rupees, and Yuva Nidhi scheme with 88 crore rupees of loan. So all these schemes were run by the help of loans, and as a result the fiscal deficit increased from 46,623 crore rupees to 65,522 crore rupees, which means a rise of 18,899 crore rupees overall, and the debt grew by more than 37,000 crore rupees compared to the net borrowings. So the big question that needs to be asked to this Karnataka government, they need to explain now that the CAG report is out, which shows that the Karnataka government borrowed loans for its guaranteed schemes. And the other big story that we are tracking, and that is the Dharmastala mass grave probe case. And for weeks, the entire mass grave theory sent shockwaves through Karnataka and across the nation. But now, Republic Kannada's investigation has shattered all the falsehood. From doctored pictures to a fabricated daughter, the truth behind one of the biggest hoaxes is finally out, and it reveals a calculated conspiracy to defame a revered Hindu site. Here is the full story.
The sacred temple town of Dharmastala has been at the center of controversy for over a month now. After multiple excavations by the SIT failed to unearth any remains of women, the BJP is going all out against the Siddaramaiah government. A Saffron Party MP has written to Home Minister Amit Shah demanding an enforcement directorate probe in the case. Hindu groups have also hit the streets in anger against the Dharmastala hoax. And now Republic Kannada has blown the lid off the biggest conspiracy against Hindus. A woman called Sujata Bhatt claimed her daughter Ananya Bhatt was missing since 2003. She claimed her daughter may have been murdered and buried in Dharmastala. Republic Kannada questioned her claims and investigated the truth about Ananya Bhatt. In the photo, she claimed a certain woman shown as Ananya Bhatt and claimed that she wanted to exhume the bones and give her a decent burial. When Republic Kannada investigated, the photograph shown by Sujata during an initial news conference with cyber experts, a few leads came to the fore. Cyber experts told Republic Kannada that the parties concerned turned a black and white photo into a color photo. Sujata Bhatt had shown somebody else's photo as that of Ananya Bhatt. This Ananya Bhatt mystery has been the biggest argument by those who claimed mass burials at Dharmastala. With Republic Kannada's investigation, the Ananya Bhatt angle, and with it, the Dharmastala hoax has been exposed completely. The story now falls apart with the masked man also confessing that he was under pressure from certain groups. With every lie falling apart, is the biggest conspiracy hatched to defame the sacred site? Questions over Ananya Bhatt theory. Republic Kannada finds major loopholes. Vasanta was passed off as Ananya Bhatt. Every claim of Sujata Bhatt contradicted. No records to show Ananya Bhatt even existed. Every claim on Ananya Bhatt now falls apart. In fact, one of the local residents claimed that Sujata didn't have any children, blunting her claims of Ananya Bhatt, a daughter she alleges was raped and murdered.
ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವರು ರಿಪ್ಪನ್ಪೇಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರು 2003 ಇದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. 99 2003 ಇದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಆಗಿರೋಂಥದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ, ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅವರು ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲೇ ಗಂಡನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಅವರು ಗಂಡ ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರ ನಾಯಿಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಾಕೊಂಡು ಅವರು ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಹಂಗು ಹಿಂಗು. ಬಟ್ ಇವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾಲನೇ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿರೋಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವುದೂ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳಿಲ್ಲ.
Republic questions Sujata Bhatt on contradictions. The loopholes have now been exposed. She claims that the records are deleted. And now, she also claims that Ananya Bhatt's records have been erased. With the Ananya Bhatt theory collapsing, the Dharmastala hoax stands fully exposed. What began as a claim of mass graves has turned into a web of lies. Republic Kannada asks, was this a deliberate plot to defame a sacred Hindu pilgrimage? The truth is now out.
And now a big story from Mumbai. The India Met Department, or the IMD, Mumbai has issued a red alert at 7 a.m. Today, valid for the next 3 hours, forecasting moderate to intense spells of rain. And this is likely in Mumbai, Palghar, Thane districts. Mumbai, Vikhroli earlier received 223.5 mm of rainfall, followed by Santa Cruz with a 206.6 mm of rainfall. And now the IMD has issued a red alert for very heavy rains in Mumbai today as well. Remember, it has been raining incessantly in Mumbai. It is going to be the 6th consecutive day which has paralyzed life there. There's been flooding, trains have been suspended, flights have been diverted, and there have been also evacuation in low-lying areas. Remember earlier, two overcrowded mono trains, they had to be evacuated. The passengers on them had to be evacuated after these two trains got stuck between the two stations in Mumbai. And that led to panic and rescue efforts. And all the subways as well as many of the train tracks have also been submerged. Many trains have been cancelled, and the life there is completely out of gear there. So, Mumbai is grappling with unprecedented rainfall. The streets are submerged. The train services have been paralyzed. There have been flights that are disrupted and lives hanging in the balance from Sion to Andheri, the airport to Thane. The city has been grounded to a halt. Here's our report.
Mumbai is underwater. A city that never sleeps, brought to its knees by relentless rains. Roads have turned into rivers, vehicles half submerged. In fact, last evening, a monorail also came to a grinding halt because of power outage. Dramatic rescue operations followed, but Mumbai Police, Fire Department and other rescue teams rushed to the scene with a crane. Passengers who were stuck on the monorail were being pulled out one after the other with the help of the crane.
ये तो अभी लास्ट मोमेंट में अंदर से जबरदस्ती तोड़ा है, तब जाकर के थोड़ी सी हवा मिली है। नहीं तो 1 घंटे से मोनोरेल खड़ा था, वेंटिलेशन का कोई साधन नहीं, इतना पतला सा एक कांच का है, उसको हल्का सा घुमा करके इतनी पैक पब्लिक है, वो थोड़ा सा वेंटिलेशन क्या काम है।
अंदर कौन सा भी एग्जिट इमरजेंसी एग्जिट उधर नहीं है, एग्जॉर्शन के लिए कोई भी उपाय योजना नहीं है। अंदर एसी बंद हुआ तो एग्जॉर्शन हो जाता है। उधर बहुत लोग को श्वास की तकलीफ हो रही थी और उनको 2-3 आदमियों को चक्कर भी आ गया।
3 घंटा लगभग फंसा था, तो फिर अभी निकल गए तो थोड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है।
क्या कहेंगे आप? अंदर कितने लोग थे?
तकरीबन 300-400 लोग थे तकरीबन।
Meanwhile, thousands of commuters were stranded across India's financial capital. From South Mumbai to the suburbs, torrential downpour has crippled daily life. Office goers, students, shopkeepers all caught in a city-wide gridlock. Train services, the lifeline of Mumbai, severely affected. At Sion railway station, local trains halted as tracks vanished under a sheet of water.
सामने तस्वीरें देखिए किस तरह से आगे की साइड पूरी तरह से जो ट्रैक है पूरी तरह से जलमग्न हो गया है। ट्रैक दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है और यहाँ से लेकर साल से लेकर कुर्ला तक आगे तक पूरा पानी ही पानी नजर आ रहा है। सामने मैं तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूँ किस तरह से यहाँ पे पुलिस वाले हैं और पंप के द्वारा पानी निकालने की कोशिश किया जा रहा है, लेकिन जिस तरह से बारिश हो रहा है, लगातार बारिश हो रहा है, जिसकी वजह से लगातार पानी बढ़ता जा रहा है।
Chunabhatti is also drowning. Waterlogging has cut off main roads, leaving people wading knee-deep in floodwaters.
मुंबई में जोरदार बारिश हो रही है। मुंबई में जगह जगह पे पानी भर गया है, जल जमाव हो गया है, सड़कें नदियां बन गई। तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूँ चूनाभट्टी इलाके में तस्वीरें देख सकते हैं किस तरह से जो सड़क है पूरा नदी बन चुका है। दोनों साइड की तस्वीरें देखिए किस तरह से लगभग 2 से 3 फुट पानी भर चुका है। सामने देखिए ये चूनाभट्टी इलाका है और चूनाभट्टी इलाके में किस तरह से पूरा पानी ही पानी नजर आ रहा है।
In Andheri East, 3 to 4 feet of water filled the streets. Apartments, shops and markets struggling to survive.
लगातार मुंबई पुलिस और बीएमसी लोगों को अलर्ट कर रही है कि अगर काम ना हो तो घर से बाहर ना निकले। ये तस्वीरें देख सकते हैं कि अंधेरी ईस्ट की है और अंधेरी ईस्ट में किस तरह से पानी भरा हुआ है। लगातार कहीं न कहीं लोगों को हटा रही है पुलिस की टीम, बीएमसी की टीम। लगातार लोगों को कहा जा रहा है कि आप सुरक्षित स्थान पर जाइए, क्योंकि जिस तरह से रेड अलर्ट है, लगातार बारिश हो रही है और मुंबई में जगह जगह पानी भरा हुआ है। 2 से 3 फुट लोग अगर बाहर निकलते हैं तो उनके लिए खतरा है।
The Mumbai airport saw scenes never witnessed before. 250 flights affected, 8 flights diverted, 2 to 3 feet of water covering the runway and apron. Dramatic rescue operations unfolded across the city. One video captured a young man being swept away in raging floodwaters. Rescue teams, however, swung into action and pulled him to safety with rope suspensions. In Thane, a subway went completely underwater. Cars submerged, passengers trapped, struggling to get out as rising waters engulfed everything in sight. And outside Oberoi Mall, the floodwaters turned into a playground for children. Kids were seen swimming on waterlogged streets, a stark picture of Mumbai's flood reality. Meanwhile, Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis confirmed loss of life and property across the state, and the damage from the rains is massive.
कल से हम लोगों ने रेड अलर्ट दिया था, उस अनुसार बारिश हुई है। उसके चलते कुछ जगह पर जान और माल का नुकसान हुआ है। वहां पर हमने सारी एहतियात बरती हुई है। वहां पर एसडीआरएफ और एनडीआरएफ के लोग भी हमने तैनात किए हैं। आगे भी जहां पर रेड अलर्ट बताया गया है वहां पर हम लोग कार्रवाई कर रहे हैं। मुंबई में भी 300 mm बारिश करीब हुई है, जिसके कारण कुछ डिस्ट्रप्शंस निर्माण हुए, लेकिन अभी पानी नीचे जा रहा है। बड़े पैमाने पर इसमें भी कार्रवाई की जा रही है।
जो बीएमसी की यंत्रणा जो है अलर्ट मोड पर है। मैंने हर जगह पे देखा कि लोग खड़े हैं वहां पर। खुद स्वयं मुंबई के कमिश्नर गगरानी जी वो भी पूरी तरह मॉनिटर कर रहे थे और मेरे साथ वहां पर साइड पर भी आ गए। और बाकी उनके सभी अधिकारी, बांगर हो, सैनी हो, जोशी हो, ये सभी लोग फील्ड पर है और सभी अधिकारी फील्ड पर है ताकि तुरंत उनको जो राहत है उनको दे सके। मिठी रिवर में भी अभी फ्लड लाइन जो है 3.9 तक उसकी लेवल थी, अभी 3.4 तक आई है और आहिस्ता आहिस्ता कम हो जाएगी।
With the red alert still in force, schools and colleges remain shut. Mumbai waits, praying that the rains show mercy and the city gets a chance to recover from this deluge.
Bharat 1 Minute brought to you by Canara Bank. Together we can.
Let's get you some more news from across the nation. An earthquake struck Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh, causing tremors across the region and triggering panic among residents. No damage to property has been reported. No casualties have been reported so far. The local administration and disaster management teams are monitoring the situation closely. Two Mumbai monorail trains broke down during heavy rains on Tuesday, stranding over 780 passengers. One train overloaded with 582 people got stuck between Mysore Colony and Bhakti Park due to a power failure. Another halted near Vadala. Rescue teams evacuated all the passengers using cranes and ladders. Officials say the system failed due to overcrowding after harbour line services were disrupted. Despite heavy rain in the morning hours of the day, the 64th edition of Subroto Cup has taken place at the Ambedkar Stadium in Delhi. This is India's oldest national school football tournament. Olympian and Arjun Award-winning shooter Anjum Mudgal will be the guest of honour for the opening ceremony. All right, let's get to the other top story that we are tracking, and that is Chinese foreign minister is in the national capital. He met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the evening yesterday, and he also earlier met with NSA Ajit Doval. And here is the report.
Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi met National Security Advisor Ajit Doval at the Hyderabad house in the national capital. He is also scheduled to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi later in the day. The Ministry of External Affairs had earlier said that Wang Yi is visiting India at the invitation of NSA Doval. The two would hold 24th round of the Special Representatives talks on the India-China boundary question.
Your Excellency will also be discussing border issues with our Special Representative, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. This is very important because the basis for any positive momentum in our ties is the ability to jointly maintain peace and tranquility in the border areas. It is also essential that the de-escalation process move forward.
That since then, in the last 9 months, there has been an upward trend. Borders have been quiet. There have been peace and tranquility. Our bilateral engagements have been more substantial. And we are most grateful to our leaders who, in Kazan, in October last, were able to set a new trend. And we have profited a lot since then.
Earlier, Yi held talks with EAM S. Jaishankar, where he had noted that differences must not become disputes nor competition conflict.
Our two nations now seek to move ahead. This requires a candid and constructive approach from both sides. In that endeavor, we must be guided by the three mutuals: mutual respect, mutual sensitivity, and mutual interest. Differences must not become disputes nor competition conflict. Today, our talks will cover economic and trade issues, pilgrimages, people-to-people contacts, river data sharing, border trade, connectivity, and bilateral exchanges.
The meetings mark a significant shift in the ties between the two countries. The ties were hampered in the aftermath of border impasse and trade distrust. Marking a shift, however, China has now agreed to address three of India's major demands: the supply of fertilizers, rare earth materials, and tunnel boring machine for road and urban infrastructure development. The meeting is significant as it comes on the backdrop of mounting pressure from Washington. Both India and China have faced the heat of Donald Trump's tariffs. Interestingly, Beijing and New Delhi have both put up a brave fight against Trump's bullying. While China had retaliated against Trump's first round of tariffs, India has vehemently maintained that it will not allow any other country to dictate its foreign policy.
Time to take a break, and coming up ahead, after Donald Trump-Vladimir Putin meeting in Alaska, Trump gets a reciprocal invite by Russia. The other top international news, Southern Europe experiencing one of its worst wildfire seasons in 2 decades, Spain among the hardest hit countries. Those big stories and much more coming up after a short break.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने, सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
भारत की अपनी दुकान, इंडिया सोना, अपने देश का सामान, इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना। आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता, उबालो, मिलाओ और खाओ, 8 मिनट में तैयार। क्या टेस्ट है, सबका राजा, आर प्योर मसाला। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला। सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।
Well, thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you here.
It's Ukraine, and I actually think there won't be. I think that's even overrated, largely overrated. But
Home Minister Amit Shah to set to introduce J&K Reorganisation Amendment Bill in Parliament. In a big move towards bilateral ties, China agrees to support India's BRICS presidency in 2026. Both nations also agree on maintaining peace on the border. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on a 3-day visit to Russia to co-chair the 26th session of the India-Russia Intergovernmental Commission in Moscow today. Major boost to India's defence prowess. Government clears 62,000 crore rupees to buy 97 LCA Mark 1A fighter jets. Over 500 passengers rescued from 2 Mumbai monorail trains stuck between stations. Preliminary investigation reveals overcrowding as the main reason. And viewers, the Maharashtra election data controversy is snowballing, with sharp questions now being raised about the credibility of the recent findings by Sanjay Kumar of CSDS. Now, critics allege that the data misrepresents public opinion and political trends, sparking the mistrust in both political and academic circles. Now, Republic TV's editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami steps in and has given the controversy a hard-hitting interview that challenges the so-called vote chori narrative. So watch as Arnab Goswami tears into the flaws. Here's the report.
This was a big mistake on my part, and this is not part of any conspiracy. This is not part of playing any politics. But I don't remember any other organization which you have mentioned.
So you do receive foreign funding?
I do feel, because if I had put out a data, so what happened that the columns got shifted, and for 125, the constituency number 100.
How did you know what claim the Congress party is about to make?
They have been.
How did you know what kind of claim the Congress party is about to make? Sanjay Kumar is co-director of Lokniti CSDS. His tweets were put out to millions of people by the Congress party. Mr. Sanjay Kumar, good evening. You say now that you got your data wrong, and you've apologized for your mistake. But your claims were very big claims.
Absolutely.
And the Congress party used your claims to call the Election Commission 420. Now, you got the data wrong, Sanjay Kumarji. But this data was also put out on the day Rahul Gandhi was beginning another phase of his campaign, I think, in Bihar. So your data was proving to be very useful to Rahul Gandhi. And now you say the data was wrong. Therefore, the inferences drawn by the Congress party were also wrong. Would you admit?
If they were drawing inferences from my data, definitely those inferences will be wrong. But if Congress party is drawing inferences from some other data, I have no comment to offer on that. Yes, if they have used my data to just build a narrative, this was a wrong data. This was a wrong data means wrong calculation of the data. So I would say, if they are using my data, then the inferences are wrong.
It's not the Congress party that is using your data. You are also using your data. You wrote an article on the same day saying the opposition is citing an unusual surge in the number of voters between the 2024 Lok Sabha and 2024 Assembly election, claiming that the voter list grew by 8% in just 5 months in the Chief Minister's own constituency. Some booths, according to them, grew by 20 to 50%. You are saying the Congress party is citing data. You are not adding that the Congress party is citing your data. And you are writing an article based upon false information yourself. So on the 18th, 17th August, Sanjay Kumar, you are very active. You're putting out wrong information on your Twitter handle. On the basis of that, you are making sweeping comments in the Times of India op-ed. Even before the Congress party is using your data to diss the Election Commission, you are attacking the Election Commission using false data yourself. What kind of a psephologist are you?
This article was written few days before it was published on a Sunday. There is no connection between the two, that it was being done as part of a conspiracy. The data which I put out on tweet on Sunday was analyzed on Sunday, but the previous data was based on, as you would notice, that the article was based on claims and counter claims by, and those are quoted there by the Congress party and the election
tweet
commission.
The tweet of Mr. Pawan Khera of the Congress party is on the 18th of August. Let's be precise. Your tweet is a day before, on the 17th. Congress uses it a day later. You publish an article on 17th saying the Congress party is using this data. Now you are saying that this article was written prior to 17th, maybe 14th or 15th. How did you know? How did you know that such data, allow me to complete, sir. How did you know that such data and such inferences would have been used by the Congress party on the 18th, when presumably you wrote the article around the 14th?
No,
were you mind reading the Congress party?
This is the claim which Congress party is making in public domain. When I am referring to this data, it doesn't mean that the data which I am going to tweet out. So that's reference to the various kinds of claim Congress is making. In a sense, they did make a claim about the
How did you know what claim the Congress party is about to make?
They have been.
How did you know what kind of claim the Congress party is about to make?
I had no idea what kind of a claim Congress party is going to make about Maharashtra, but generally over last few months they have been claiming that there is a massive surge in the number of voters in Maharashtra elections between Lok Sabha and Assembly elections.
You were going out of your way.
Statement which Congress leaders have been putting out in public domain.
No, 1 minute. Forget what you are. You are supposed to be a psephologist, not a politician. Why were you going out of your way to put tweets regarding Maharashtra, Deolali and Ramtek, right? To build a narrative which would have been very useful for the Congress party, which is proven to be absolutely wrong. Mr. Sanjay, you are showing a decrease of about 40%, 30 to 40%, right, between the Lok Sabha and Assembly election, right? But I find here in Ramtek that the Election Commission's Form 20 shows that in the Assembly segment of Ramtek, during the Lok Sabha elections, 182,837 votes were polled. At the same time, Election Commission's Form 20 for State Assembly elections shows that in Ramtek constituency, a total of 207,540 votes were polled. That's a difference of 23,721 votes. When I put it on a percentage basis, that's 23,721 divided by 182,837. The margin is 13.47 increase in the Assembly segment, whereas you are claiming 38.45% decrease in the Assembly segment. Therefore, you're the psephologist, not me. You have made a mistake of 51 to 52%. And the Congress party is quoting you.
I have definitely made a mistake that I have admitted.
And the Congress party is quoting you.
No.
Isn't the Congress party is quoting you?
That's their problem.
You are off
that
the
they
mark
have,
by 51 to 52%, Mr. Sanjay Kumar.
Absolutely, I am off the mark with regard to the 4 constituencies where I put out the data. And I did mention in my earlier interventions that what happened is that if you look at the Nasik West, for which I put out the data, and I said there is an increase of 46-47%. So what happened the columns got shifted, and for 125
columns got shifted now. One second.
Constituency number 100.
One minute. Sanjay Kumarji, we have to be very factual here. See, you will accept here, right, that I've been also in the business of journalism for perhaps longer than you've been in the business of psephology. So I am in some position to talk to you about facts.
Certainly.
Please understand, sir.
Certainly, I agree.
Please understand, sir. There are media today who take data given by you, quoted by Congress at face value. I'm not like that kind of media. Now listen to me, sir. Shyam Kumar Daulat Barve of the Congress won the Ramtek Lok Sabha seat with a margin of plus 76,768 votes against the Shiv Sena candidate during the Lok Sabha election. What you should have done, you should have specifically looked at the Assembly segment of Ramtek during the Lok Sabha and found that the gap between Congress and Shiv Sena was only 4,668 votes. Small gap. Are you telling me like a psephologist that this cannot be overturned in the Assembly elections if 23,000 voters more come out to vote. Is that unfathomable for the Congress party? And you are therefore on that basis.
I'm not trying to say that.
But 1 minute.
If you look at the two, tweets.
I'm seeing your tweets. I'm seeing your article also. You see, you are not just making a numerical point. You have made a very subjective point, Sanjay Kumarji, and for that you are at fault. You are talking to Arnab Goswami on Republic, sir. Nobody knows its facts better than me. And I am asking you tonight that when you make those big inferences, do you also look at the basic underlying logic here? Look at what happened in the assembly elections. Shiv Sena's Ashish Jaiswal won after he got 107,967 votes. He won against the Uddhav Sena's Vishal Barbate, who got 5,501 votes. That's a difference of 1,02,466 votes. Sanjay Kumar of CSDS, that is not vote chori, that is complete vote bankruptcy by the Congress party. As a psephologist, it becomes your bounden duty to look at corresponding data of assembly segments and also see a political trend. For you to look at numbers without analyzing a political trend is blasphemous. How did you do that? And I'm seeing your article here. You made all kinds of inferences in your article. Why did you put
I have already mentioned.
Why did you make
I have
this
already
kind of inference?
put out a tweet today.
No, why did you make these inferences?
Why?
You see what happens? I'll tell you why, Sanjay Kumar.
I don't think
my country's democracy is being maligned by political parties. It's okay. But when there is data, you have access to data. I have access to data. I look at data. I put it in context. I tell my people the truth. I say, do not let anybody run your country down. But Sanjay Kumar, you look at data and you begin to say that the Election Commission is wrong. The Election Commission is this wrong, that wrong. The Election Commission is dismissing these allegations as absurd. This is very wrong. The Election Commission has not released CCTV footage citing its legal obligation. It is a legal obligation. You think the Election Commission can violate legal obligations? You think you or I can violate legal obligations? We can't. But this kind of article...
No, I did not say that Election Commission should violate. I did not say that legal...
Why did you do this, sir?
I did.
Why did you make these long comments on my country's electoral system, sir?
I did not say that Election Commission should, overlook the legal views, legal clauses. I only said what could have been the way to, diffuse this tension which is going on at the moment.
And data itself, I've shown you the data. I've shown you the data. You admit there is a mistake. I've also talked to you right now about the political trend. I'm a journalist, you're a psephologist, but I've done enough investigations in the past to look at the numbers. No, sir. So would you say today that this
I have already mentioned it on the...
Sir, listen to me, sir. Congress leaders have used your figures to allege vote theft and vote chori to target the Election Commission. Your apology is out in the open, but the Congress party has not put out any apology. Do you believe the Congress party should also put out an apology?
See, I am not going to tell them because I have no communication with them that whether they should do it or not. But I believe that if they have used the data which I had put out, and I have already mentioned in public domain that the data, the calculation was wrong, they should also come out with explanation that yes, we used a wrong data, at least for Maharashtra, for which I had put out the data. They should do that. I strongly believe that they should do that. They should
I'll tell you what is happening here.
Clarification.
What you've done maybe inadvertently, but what the Congress party is doing is take a little bit of data here, a little bit of data there, put a spotlight on it, say it's a wrong trend, and then make a big song and dance that Indian democracy is over. That is not good. You agree it's not good. This country's democracy cannot be broken by people who refuse
That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. As I mentioned at several places, and I am telling it to you also, Arnab, that this was a big mistake on my part. And this is not part of any conspiracy. This is not part of playing any politics.
So
yes,
do you accept,
but I know
does your organization
has played...
Has your organization in the past accepted foreign funding?
So,
have you accepted foreign funding?
Oh, whenever, we do accepted foreign funding for what? We accept foreign funding for doing some projects. We do get funding for different kinds of a project.
Has the Ford Foundation given you money?
That in the past.
Has the Ford Foundation given you money?
Long back. Okay. Yes, long back we have.
And have you got money from the British government?
I don't remember getting a money.
Have you
from
got
British
money from
IDRC
of Canada, Hewlett Foundation, Dutch agencies,
no.
Gates Foundation,
no.
International Development Research Center, Ford Foundation?
Ford Foundation I remember because that was a grant which we got long back as an endowment fund. But I don't remember any other organization which you have mentioned.
So you do receive foreign funding?
Receive foreign funding means it is if there is a project which we are doing, and if there is a funding for that project, we do get some funding for the project which we do.
And you particularly do focus on caste in a big way? Caste is part of Congress party agenda also.
This is all in public domain. What kind of a research
whether it
which
is
we
or
do?
not, I'm only asking
whenever
you
we are
whether
trying
you accept.
to
So you
do
can
an
say yes or
electoral.
no. Do you accept foreign funding? Have you got money from Ford Foundation? Have you got a lot of money from Western sort of NGOs?
I said yes.
Yes, you have taken money.
I said yes to the question which you had asked earlier. Yeah, and to the question of do we use caste as an angle to do the analysis? When we are doing electoral analysis, voting behavior analysis, we definitely use caste as one of the variables along with several other variables. So caste is used as one of the variables. But suppose we did a project for looking at
only
the
among
urban
Hindus?
Cities.
Only
In
among
that
Hindus?
we are not looking at caste, we are
Only
looking
among
at
Hindus?
the class.
Sir, Sanjay Kumar ji, one point here, sir. Please put it to you on record. I have also been a student of social anthropology and sociology. I want to ask you, have you looked at similar fault lines amongst the Muslim community in detail as part of your electoral mapping? As part of your electoral mapping, do you map in as much micro detail caste divisions within the Muslim community, or do you only look at such deep caste divisions among the Hindu community? Your material is in public domain, please remember when you are answering this.
So whenever we find differences of voting pattern among the Muslim caste or Muslim, looking at Muslims in terms of class, we do make those analysis, and
not
whenever
among
we are
the Muslim
looking at
community,
the Hindu community,
I
we
find
do
not
make
among the
analysis
Muslim
based
community. Not among the Muslim community.
Yeah, generally not among the Muslim communities. Yes.
Why? See, I tell you why I'm asking you this. I find this interesting. Congress party also focuses on micro caste divisions in the Hindu community, not the Muslim community. Neither do you. Congress party uses your data to make a narrative, and then you say the data is wrong, but Congress party does not apologize. That data is then used to build a large narrative about Indian democracy being at fault and vote chori. Whereas I put contextual information to you to prove tonight to you, Sanjay Kumar, that you failed to apply context in your large conclusions which you were drawing. And I'm also accusing you of drawing large inferences in an op-ed piece, which seems to be singularly aimed at saying that the Election Commission is not open to genuine criticism. Whereas the data on the basis of which that criticism is being put has been proven to be wrong. You are talking about the faults of the Election Commission, but the inferences that are drawn out here, you're very anti-Election Commission yourself. I find your article to be an extension of the Congress party argument. You are saying that the Election Commission is not showing initiative, does not meet larger groups. When 300 MPs from the India bloc marched to his office, Election Commission refused to meet them, blah, blah, this wrong, that wrong. So you are providing a parallel narrative here, and you are saying that the fragile trust and fragile communication between opposition and commission has been broken. You're making the argument like an opposition leader on the basis of data which you say accept is wrong and which you are now apologizing for. But do you realize the damage that is being done in the process, Mr. Sanjay Kumar?
No, absolutely, the damage has been done because it has been.
But then you come out just say that my data was wrong. I'm sorry.
In a very big way.
No, but for you it is just a tweet. But the damage is done because of it, because you are supposed to carry some credibility, Mr. Sanjay Kumar.
I realize that the damage has been done in a sense.
But then
Congress
what happens?
Party
The narrative is being made. No, every child in this country is being given the hashtag vote chori, but you are right there in the epicenter of it. Your data has been used by the Congress party. And you're saying, okay, my data was wrong.
That's not the only data which Congress
has used. That is a lot of data. That is a lot of analysis also.
That's not the only data. That's not the only data which Congress has used.
I have your article. Should I read your article? While questions about the neutrality and fairness of the Election Commission have been raised in the past, the current standoff marks a new low. The opposition has accused the Election Commission of vote chori. You know, the greater onus of this lies with the Election Commission. The Election Commission is being combative. So do you feel used by the Congress party in this process, sir?
Sorry?
Do you feel used by the Congress party?
I do feel, because if I had put out a data in public domain, they have, like played it up, had, graphs, and that has been tweeted by a large number of Congress party. And now, when I have already mentioned that the data, the calculation was wrong, and I have tendered an apology, I have deleted the data, I think Congress party should have also said that this data, the Maharashtra data, which they have used, is wrong because the source, because they have used my data as the source. They should say that data is wrong.
I think the premise is falling. The premise is collapsing before our very eyes, Sanjay Kumar. This is the most watched program on Indian television. You are supposed to be the top psephologist. I'm bringing you context, and I don't know why you put this contextual argument on the side against the Election Commission. See, Sanjay Kumar ji, our country's democracy is complex. There are many constituencies. There are many trends. There are many patterns of behavior. There is an ever-changing demography. You say you are a psephologist. Why don't you go to my district of Assam, Sanjay Kumar, and analyze how my district of Assam, which is Borpeta district near Nalbari, near Kamrup, Borpeta, how much of it has been taken over by Muslims? So many from Bangladesh. You will find 75% of Borpeta, Assam is Muslim majority. Is that not changing demography? How come, Sanjay Kumar, how come in places like my district of Assam taken over by Muslims from Bangladesh, no psephologist like you or no political party like Congress comes and says, oh, demography changing. Why? Bangladeshis are welcome. Mr. Kumar, I'm not going to lecture you, but you've gone totally wrong on this. You should ask the Congress party to stop quoting you like this, because you got it wrong.
Since they did not seek my permission to use the data, I think
but they are talking about vote chori. Dunya bhar mein they keep talking vote chori, vote chori, vote chori. They made it a huge spectacle about vote chori everywhere. People in parks, public places, cinema halls are talking about vote chori. But when at the core of it, the data on which vote chori argument is made is proven to be false, and everybody goes quiet. So it's not correct.
The data which they have used from my
you are a psephologist because there's Indian democracy.
That has been proven
the day
wrong.
Indian democracy is made to collapse by these people, there will be no psephology either.
So this is the same question which you have repeated. You are repeating, and I have already answered that. What else do you want me to do? I have already tendered a public apology in public domain, and I have already replied to your questions.
Well, I would like people across the country to watch this so that they realize how easy it is to play people's minds. I am saying, Sanjay Kumar, that people who say vote chori have a huge conspiracy against my country. We must fight this. You must now join my fight in making sure this vote chori lie is never allowed to be repeated. I thank you, Sanjay Kumar ji of CSDS, for joining me this evening.
If I find...
Yes, you're saying something, Sanjay ji.
No, I was saying if I get evidence that this whole campaign of vote chori is wrong, because they have used my data, that's wrong. But if the other data which they are also citing is wrong,
data is there. Your data, you twist it here, there, depends on the lens you want to look at it from. Why don't you go to my part of the world, Assam? You'll see the real data. You'll see the battle Himanta Biswa Sarma is fighting against Bangladeshi.
I will do that when the time comes. When Assam election will take place, I will do that.
Why during election? Why when Bangladeshis are walking in? Why do you only want to go during election? Go to Assam and see. You go there, visit.
Whenever I would.
नहीं जहाँ पे मुस्लिम पॉपुलेशन बढ़ गई बांग्लादेशियों के कारण वहाँ जाके बताइए ना कितनी किसने वोट चोरी की है.
जाएंगे, देखेंगे, वो भी देखेंगे, ये भी इशू है, इस पे भी आगे चर्चा करेंगे।
20 साल की देरी हो गई संजय कुमार जी असम जाने में आपकी, बट आई थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर जॉइनिंग मी दिस इवनिंग।
Coming up ahead, Home Minister Amit Shah set to introduce J&K Reorganisation Amendment Bill in Parliament. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on a 3-day visit to Russia to co-chair the 26th session of the India-Russia Intergovernmental Commission in Moscow today. Those big stories and much more after a short break.
भारत की अपनी दुकान इंडिया सोना, अपने देश का सामान इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरी डे।
I choose a world where we care and we dare to love. I choose a world where we dream and the limit is the sky. And this world is my home where I'm living my best life.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics.
Living my best life.
Sansar, a D-Decor brand. Live consciously.
MDH की देगी मिर्च,
देगी मिर्च का तड़का, अंग अंग फड़का।
MDH की देगी मिर्च। भारत की अपनी दुकान इंडिया सोना, अपने देश का सामान इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना। थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, ये तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है, अरे मेरे राजा। सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला।
During Operation Sindoor, India adopted a tri-service approach. It was a whole of the government approach. Every single organ of the state was utilized to bring to bear its power upon Pakistan. It was a well-coordinated tri-service Army, Navy, Air operation. We all know what the Air Force and the Army did. They hit the terror camps. They had the fire assaults on the line of control, and then the Indian Air Force hit 11 out of 12 major air bases of Pakistan. Approximately 20 Pakistani aircraft have been shot down either on the ground or been shot down by surface.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
MDH की देगी मिर्च,
देगी मिर्च का तड़का, अंग अंग फड़का।
MDH की देगी मिर्च। भारत की अपनी दुकान इंडिया सोना, अपने देश का सामान इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना। थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, ये तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है, अरे मेरे राजा। सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला।
Well, thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you here.
It's Ukraine, and I actually think there won't be. I think that's even overrated, largely overrated, but we're going to find.
Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Hello and welcome. You're watching live and breaking at 9 a.m. I am Tanisha Avasthi. Ladies and gentlemen, Republic Canada is getting you the biggest story of the moment. The Dharmastala hoax that has been exposed. There are many lies, many skeletons that are tumbling out. Republic Canada is leading that investigation. And the question remains, was there a concentrated attempt to demean and disregard the holiest site in Karnataka? We'll get you that on a lot more on this edition. But first, a quick check of the headlines. Home Minister Amit Shah set to introduce Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Amendment Bill in the Parliament today. Operation Sindoor lessons will now be a part of NCERT syllabus from grade 3 to 12. External Affairs Minister S.J. Shankar on a 3-day visit to Moscow to co-chair the 26th session of the India-Russia Inter-Government Commission in Moscow today. CAG report exposes Karnataka government. Reports say Congress guarantee schemes straining Karnataka finances. Incessant rains continue to lash Mumbai. 6 people have lost their lives. IMD has issued warning of heavy downpour today. And it's a major boost to India's defence prowess. Government clears rupees 62,000 crore to buy 97 LCA Mark 1A fighter jets. And we start this edition with the top focus story that's coming in from the Parliament this morning. Home Minister Amit Shah is all set to introduce 3 bills in the Parliament today. This is going to be aimed at addressing corruption challenges against incumbent ministers. Among the bills, Amit Shah will introduce a landmark constitution amendment bill to pave the way for removal of the Prime Minister, union ministers, chief ministers and state ministers if arrested and detained for 30 consecutive days for any offence punishable within 5 years imprisonment or more. Amit Shah, we learn, is also set to introduce the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Bill. First step towards Jammu and Kashmir's statehood set in motion in the capital. He will also introduce the Union Territory Administration Amendment Bill 2025. 3 key bills that have been lined up today in the Parliament. Amit Shah is likely to address the Lok Sabha and introduce the 3 bills in the Parliament. Gursimran is joining us live from Jammu on that note. Gursimran, the Jammu and Kashmir Restoration Bill is something that the nation is looking forward to. The statehood has been a point of contention as far as the Jammu and Kashmir government and the union government here in Delhi is concerned. What are you picking up as far as these key bill in the Parliament is concerned today, which Amit Shah will be tabling?
See, when it comes to the Amit Shah tabling the J&K Reorganisation Bill 2025, that is an amendment to it. It will be focusing on the removal of the Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers if they are found involved in any crime that is punishable for more than 5 years and they have been in jail for more than 30 consecutive days. This step is taken, be seen as to remove the corruption and the corrupt practices that are there in the governments. And joined by me is the Leader of Opposition, Sunil Sharma. Sunil ji, किस तरह से देखते हैं ये लगातार हमने देखा कि कल से बहुत क्यास रही थी स्टेटहुड हो सकता है, लेकिन अब इस तरफ जा रहा है कि ये चीफ मिनिस्टर और जो काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स हैं अगर वो किसी भी अपराध में 30 दिन से ज़्यादा जेल में रहते हैं तो उन्हें हटाया जाएगा।
मुझे लगता है कि अब तो बिल्कुल ही पूरे देश के सामने ये क्लियर हो गया, स्पष्ट हो गया कि बिल का लक्ष्य क्या है। भारत के प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने जिस प्रकार से पूरे भारत देश में एक विकास की धारा तब से वही है, लेकिन वहीं दूसरी तरफ से अकाउंटेबिलिटी और जिसे कहेंगे हम पॉलिटिकल रिफॉर्म्स भी बहुत लाए हैं, अन्य क्षेत्रों में भी लाए हैं, लेकिन राजनीति में भी एक अकाउंटेबिलिटी फिक्स हो हर नेता की, इसमें भी बहुत रिफॉर्म्स लाए हैं और ये उसी दिशा में एक बहुत बड़ा कदम है। कल से बहुत लोगों को सस्पेंस था, बहुत लोगों को मुझे लगता है कि अलग अलग दिशा में सोचने पर मजबूर हो गए थे, लेकिन जब ये एक्सप्लेन करके स्पष्ट कर दिया सबके सामने कि कोई भी मंत्री हो, कोई भी चीफ मिनिस्टर हो या प्रधानमंत्री हो, इवन यूनियन काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स को भी इसमें कोई बाहर नहीं रखा, इग्नोर नहीं किया गया है। आर्टिकल 75 जो गवर्न करता है, जो सर्व करता है यूनियन काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स को, उसमें भी ये प्रोविजन रखा गया है कि यदि कोई मिनिस्टर, यदि कोई मंत्री हो जो किसी भी एलिगेशन पे, किसी भी आरोप पे लगातार 30 दिन कस्टडी में रहेगा तो ऑटोमेटिकली 31वें दिन उसे मिनिस्टर नहीं माना जाएगा। इसी प्रकार से मैं जम्मू कश्मीर पे आता हूँ तो 175 जो आर्टिकल जम्मू कश्मीर का है, जो ये यूनियन टेरिटरी के इस मिनिस्टर, काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर को सर्व करता है, इसमें भी ये प्रोविजन रखा है कि यदि कोई मंत्री किसी भी आरोप में, किसी भी एलिगेशन में उसे कस्टडी में रखा जाता है तो 30 दिन के बाद उसे लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर हटा सकते हैं।
लेकिन इसमें ये सवाल ये रहेगा कि सरकार ये कह रही है, जब से बात हुई, कि ये जो है अंडरमाइन कर रहा है इलेक्टेड गवर्नमेंट की जो है पावर्स को, क्योंकि एलजी को पावर्स दी गई हैं।
नहीं, इसमें देखिए, भारत के राष्ट्रपति के, प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया के जो प्रतिनिधि होते हैं प्रत्यक्ष रूप से डायरेक्टली, वो गवर्नर या लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर होता है। ये चूंकि यूनियन टेरिटरी है तो यहाँ पे लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर, नॉमेनक्लेचर में ही फ़र्क है। अगर ये स्टेट है तो तब गवर्नर साहब होंगे, ये यूनियन टेरिटरी है तो लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर है। तो प्रेसिडेंट के प्रतिनिधि, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव जो होते हैं वो लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर ही होते हैं। तो जम्मू कश्मीर जब तक यूनियन टेरिटरी है, ऐसा भी नहीं है कि हमेशा यूनियन टेरिटरी ही रहेगा, ये तो कभी न कभी स्टेट तो होना ही है, जो हमारी प्रतिबद्धता भी है। लेकिन जब तक यूनियन टेरिटरी है तब भारत के राष्ट्रपति, तब तक लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर साहब ही है। और जो ही लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर को चीफ मिनिस्टर की एडवाइस पे किसी मिनिस्टर का कोई रिकमेंडेशन जाता है कि 30 दिन के बाद इसे हटाया जाए तो वो हटाया जाएगा। नहीं भेजेंगे एडवाइस तो 31वें दिन ऑटोमेटिकली वो हटाया जाएगा। और ऐसा भी नहीं है, प्रावधान इसमें यह भी रखा है कि कोई लाइफ टाइम इसमें बैन है। जो ही वो अदालत से, ऑनरेबल कोर्ट से छूट के आते हैं तो दोबारा से उसे री इंडक्ट किया जाएगा। लाइफ टाइम बैन किसी को नहीं है। लेकिन इसमें एक चीज़ तो स्पष्ट हो गई, जो भारत के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने डे 1 से स्लोगन दिया था, न खाऊंगा न खाने दूंगा, देश को मिटने नहीं दूंगा, तो वो स्लोगन कहीं न कहीं अब धरातल पे सत्य होते जा रहे हैं।
So that's what coming from the leader of opposition, stating that this is part of the Prime Minister's accountability and the transparency which has been motto of the Modi government since it being into the powers from 2014, and this is nothing but just to ensure that the accountability is there and the transparency for the people, because the elected representatives are to serve the people. And for Jammu and Kashmir it will be a point of contention for sure, because here the powers lies with the Lieutenant Governor, which has always been a point of contention between the LG government and the Umar government, which has alleged LG of interference in its daily workings as well. And now it has to be seen how things pan out after this bill is tabled in the parliament.
Also been joined by Riyanka, reporting live from Vijay Chowk. Parliament is where the action is going to happen today, Riyanka. The 3 bills that will be introduced by the Home Minister Amit Shah, ruckus of course is expected because the opposition is very stern on talking and discussing about the SIR. However, the government says that this will not be into contention. All right, we'll go across to Riyanka, but we're getting in a latest breaking news that's coming into the national capital, and this is a big one where we learn that the Chief Minister of Delhi, Rekha Gupta, has been allegedly attacked during weekly Jan Sunwai. We learned that this mishap happened during Jan Sunwai at the Chief Minister residence at Civil Lines. The police inquiry is underway to reveal more details. This is an alleged attack, remember, that has taken place. In fact, the Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdeva has also tweeted, and he says that he strongly condemns the attack of the Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta during the weekly Jan Sunwai. The mishap happened during the public hearing that was placed inside the Chief Minister's residence. We, however, have no details on the kind of attack, alleged attack that took place on the Chief Minister of Delhi. Akhil, my colleague, is joining me live for more details. Akhil, take us through what kind of attack is this and who are the people behind it?
Well, Tanisha, if you see, for official confirmation, we'll have to wait and watch. We are trying to get the official version from the Delhi BJP as well as from the police side. So far, the information that we have received that the Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has been attacked by some person at that point in time when Jan Sunwai was going on. And in this connection, what we have seen that the Delhi BJP Chief Minister Virendra Sachdeva has come out in the open and has strongly condemned such kind of attack on Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta. If you see, this entire incident took place during a Jan Sunwai at the Chief Minister's residence in civil lines. This is the information that we have received so far from the BJP. Still, we'll have to get the confirmation for the details from the BJP as well as the Delhi police team.
Right, Akhil, when did this happen? If you can share us the initial details on what time did it actually happen? Did it happen today and what time was it?
See, for the official confirmation, we'll have to wait and watch because right now I made several calls to several senior BJP leaders, but they're pretty tight-lipped at this moment for the official confirmation, and they are saying that the police is investigating the matter that who that person was and why this attack took place. So for that, we'll have to wait and watch.
Please stay with me. We are also trying to line up voices, especially the Delhi BJP chief, Virendra Sachdeva, who has, in fact, given out these details and made the claim that Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has been allegedly attacked. So far, we learned that the miscreant was a 35-year-old who shouted at the Chief Minister and tried to attack her. The attack claim, remember, has been made by the BJP leaders. We learned that this incident happened during the Jan Sunwai during Delhi Chief Minister's house. We learned that the man shouted at the Chief Minister first and then he tried to attack the Chief Minister. Initial details just crippling into the newsrooms right now. The Delhi Chief Minister has been allegedly attacked and massive security breach that has been observed in the national capital remains to be seen on how the BJP is reacting to it. What kind of attack was it? When did it take place in the morning? And Akhil continues to stay live with me on the broadcast on that note. Akhil, also take us through, was it an attack of a physical attack, or was the miscreant successful in getting the physical attack on the Chief Minister? Because we learned that he first screamed at the Chief Minister, and this happened during Jan Sunwai. So, of course, he was a member hiding behind the public, keeping in mind that he wanted to attend the Jan Sunwai, but he had some ulterior motives, of course, and that is exactly when he allegedly attacked the Chief Minister. Who is this man? Do we know the details so far?
Well, Tanisha, if you see, the incident took place at the Chief Minister's residence at civil lines. And what we have seen that at that point in time when that incident took place, there was Jan Sunwai which was going on. And in that regard, what we have seen that the Delhi BJP President, Mr. Virendra Sachdeva, has condemned this act as of now. And in that case, what we have information from the Delhi police side as well, that the person who basically attacked the Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta, has also been detained. So right now, the information that the breaking development that we are getting right now, that the suspect in this case who attacked Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta, has been detained by the Delhi police team.
All right, so big information there that Akhil is providing to us. The man has been detained. Akhil, also take us through, has the police taken cognizance and note of the incident? Because we do not have the video yet of the Chief Minister being allegedly attacked, but there are sources that claim that the man first shouted and apparently he went on to slap the Chief Minister of the national capital. Akhil, has the police taken cognizance of the case? Because this comes across as a major security lapse.
Well, that's right, Tanisha. If you see right now what we are learning from our sources that at this point in time...
Please stay with me. Yes, Akhil, stay with me. I'm also being joined by Praveen Khandelwal, BJP MP there. Praveen ji, allegedly the Chief Minister of the national capital has been attacked. It is a major security breach. What are the initial details that the BJP leaders have on it?
Well, it is really very concerning that the Honorable Chief Minister has been attacked. Wherever there is a security breach will be dealt with severely, and CM is safe. That is most important.
Right, Praveen ji, do we have any details on who the attacker was, uska motive kya tha, and was he related or was he working on the behest of any political party, or what was his motive? Do we know any details about that?
Agencies have taken cognizance, and I think within a couple of hours we will come to know the exact details.
Right, but Praveen ji, this is a major security breach that happened inside the Chief Minister's residence. It happened during the public grievance hearing. It is a major security lapse. How is the Delhi government acting on it?
Well, let the agency people reveal the basic truth, who the people are and why it has happened. Then only we will be able to say something on it.
Right, Praveen ji, thank you very much for sharing those initial details. BJP MP Praveen Khandelwal there on the phone line sharing initial details, saying that the man came, he first screamed at the Chief Minister, and then he went ahead to even slap the Chief Minister of the National Capital, allegedly. Remember, the police version of the case is still awaited. We learn via our reporting sources, the initial reporting sources claim that the man who attacked the Chief Minister has been detained by the police. So the police certainly has taken cognizance. We learned that the incident happened during the public grievance hearing that was held inside the Chief Minister's residence. Sources claim that the man who attacked the Delhi Chief Minister has been detained. He's been taken into custody. This is a major security lapse, ladies and gentlemen, that we are noticing here today from the National Capital. The version of the Chief Minister, the version of the police is still awaited. But the initial details just crippling in. Akhil continues to stay live with me on the broadcast on that note. Akhil, we spoke to Praveen Khandelwal. He has to give us initial details. Is there any possibility of a video being released where the Delhi Chief Minister could have been allegedly attacked, slapped and screamed at? All right, we seem to have lost that line with Akhil, but the initial details just coming in. Suspect has been detained. We learned that this is a major security lapse that has come to fore from the National Capital. A public hearing was going on at the residence. A person came, shouted, slapped and used abusive language against the Chief Minister of the National Capital, allegedly. This is a major security lapse. Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdeva, in fact, also strongly condemned the attack of the Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta during the weekly public grievance hearing. Remember, this incident is not just from the National Capital. Also, point to be noted here is that the public grievance hearing was being held inside the Chief Minister's official residence. That is exactly when the Chief Minister of Delhi was allegedly screamed at. She was subjected to abusive language, and then she was slapped. Akhil, how old is this man? There are initial details via sources telling us that the man is 35-year-old. He first entered into the public grievance hearing that was being held inside the Chief Minister's residence. He went on, he screamed, he used abusive language, and then went on to slap the Chief Minister. What were the security personnel doing there?
Well, that's right, Tanisha. If you see this raised a bigger question on the part of the security lapses of the Chief Minister, because what we have seen that this was a weekly Jan Sunwai, which basically goes on. And this morning, what we have seen that when the Jan Sunwai was going on at that point in time, a person who was sitting in that premises of the Chief Minister's residence where this incident took place at similar lines, there what we have seen that the person stood from his seat and went ahead.
पर जब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी आई, भ्रष्टाचार की परिभाषा बदल गई। चाहे इलेक्शन कमीशन हो, चाहे ईडी हो, चाहे सीबीआई हो, भरपूर दुरुपयोग हो रहा है। और इसीलिए इनका कन्विक्शन रेट जो है ना 90% ज़्यादा छूट जाते हैं। तो इससे इनकार नहीं किया जा सकता कि ईडी सीबीआई से किसी को गिरफ्तार करा लो, और गिरफ्तार कराने के बाद जैसे हमारे मुख्यमंत्री झारखंड थे, बाद में हाईकोर्ट को कहना पड़ा कोई केस ही नहीं, और 30 दिन बीत जाए आप बर्खास्त कर दो, सस्पेंड कर दो। तो आने दीजिए कानून को, हम समझेंगे, समझने के बाद ही उस पर कोई कार्रवाई करेंगे और अपनी प्रतिक्रिया देंगे। हम साफ कर दें, हम भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ हैं, पर अमित शाह, मोदी भाजपा भरोसे योग्य नहीं है, ये कानून का दुरुपयोग करते हैं राजनीतिक रूप से।
बात कर रहे थे केंद्र
All right, that was a Congress who was hitting out at the BJP. And even before we have the initial video of the attack that took place on the Delhi Chief Minister, the alleged attack that took place on the Chief Minister, politics is already emerging over the same. Congress now attacking the BJP government, saying that since the time the BJP has come into power in the national capital, there have been many lapses, there have been many security lapses, and law and order has gone to a toss. We are also being joined by Akhil live. Akhil, what are the initial details that you are now picking up? Police sources, what are they telling you? What was the intention of the attacker? Because as we were talking about the initial details that had just come in, he first screamed at the Chief Minister, he used abusive language, and then he went on to slap the Chief Minister. The audacity, Akhil, and the question now lies on what was the security that was given to the Chief Minister inside her own residence.
Well, that's right, Tanisha. If you see at that point in time when Chief Minister Rekha Gupta was conducting that public hearing, Jan Sunwai, this is generally a weekly Jan Sunwai, which basically goes on at Chief Minister's residence. And what we have seen that during that time, she was attacked. And at that point in time when she was attacked, several other persons were also sitting over there during that Jan Sunwai. And in this case, what we have seen that according to the Delhi police sources, the suspect who attacked Delhi Chief Minister has been detained right now, and interrogation is going on. For the further details, we'll have to wait and watch for the official confirmations coming out from the Delhi police team, because the Delhi police team is currently investigating the entire matter, and some senior officials from DCP level officials from the Delhi police have also arrived at the various spot, and right now the investigation is underway. And in this case, what we're learning that so far the motive of the attacker has not come out in the open. So for that we'll have to wait to get any official confirmation on that part from the Delhi police. But one thing is for sure, Tanisha, that this was a big security lapse, that the incumbent Chief Minister of Delhi, Ms. Rekha Gupta, was attacked during a public Jan Sunwai which was going on at her residence in civil lines.
Right, Akhil, stay with me. I'm also being joined by Congress leader Udit Raj on the phone line. Congress leader, the Congress leaders are hitting out at the BJP government, saying that it is a major security lapse. Udit Raj, your first words on that.
Security lapse, but in addition, I'll tell you that the law and order in general in Delhi is worst. The Home Ministry is directly controlling law and order in Delhi. And our Honorable Home Minister is busy with so many things. Most of the time he is busy in managing the elections, managing the party affairs. Where is his time? He doesn't have a time to administer Delhi police. Definitely it's a failure of Delhi police. And fear of a law and order is not there in the mind of the people. That's why it's happening. And it has happened in past also. And I condemn this attack. And of
Right,
course,
absolutely, sir. Sir, I request you to please stay with me because I'm also being joined by Yogendra Chandolia. He's a Bharatiya Janata Party MP. Sir, initial details, extremely shocking on how there is a major security lapse inside the Chief Minister's residence. The attacker, we learn, has been detained. But the question is, why did it actually happen? What are the details that you are picking up?
देखिए, मुख्यमंत्री हर बुधवार को अपने सरकारी आवास पर लोगों से जनसंवाद करती हैं और हजारों लोग आते हैं और उसमें से किसी व्यक्ति ने मुख्यमंत्री के साथ बदतमीजी करने का प्रयास किया है और पुलिस ने उसको डिटेन किया है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये राजनीतिक बौखलाहट है किसी व्यक्ति की, या तो मानसिक रूप से ग्रस्त है और या कोई पॉलिटिकल व्यक्ति उसको प्रेरित कर रहा है। इसके अलावा कोई दो बातें नहीं हो सकती। आम साधारण व्यक्ति इस प्रकार की हरकत नहीं कर सकता, या तो मेंटली डिस्टर्ब है और या किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ने रेखा गुप्ता जी की लोकप्रियता को देखते हुए कि रेखा गुप्ता जी जन संवाद में लोगों की समस्याओं का निदान करती हैं, इसलिए इसको डिस्टर्ब करने का प्रयास किया गया है। मैं इसकी निंदा करता हूं और पुलिस ने उसे डिटेन किया है और दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो जाएगा। व्यक्ति अरेस्ट है और सारी जानकारियां कुछ समय बाद जनता के बीच में आ जाएगी।
जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका हमारे साथ इनिशियल जानकारी शेयर करने के लिए। Kamaljeet Sherawat, the BJP MP, is also patched with us on the phone line. Kamaljeet, this is a very shocking case that has come to light from the national capital. Major security lapse. We learned that the attacker has been detained, but the details are extremely gory on how the man came inside the chief minister's residence. He screamed at her, used abusive languages against her, and then went on to slap her. What are you picking up as the initial details, since you are very closely connected to the chief minister of Delhi, Kamaljeet?
ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री जन सुनवाई में आम जनता से मिलती है, उनकी समस्याओं को समझती हैं, और दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री जब से दिल्ली में इस पद पर आई हैं, लगातार वो जनता के बीच में रहती हैं। आम जनता से मिलने का उनका स्वभाव है, समस्या को समझने के लिए वो क्षेत्र में भी आम जनता से मिलती हैं। लेकिन आज जो घटना हुई है, तो जन सुनवाई में एक बहुत बड़ा नंबर उनसे मिलने के लिए आता है, और एक व्यक्ति एक समस्या को लेकर उनसे जब बात करता है, तो देखिए उन्होंने, आपने जैसे कहा कि उन्होंने उनसे आर्ग्यूमेंट भी किया, तो ये एक दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री का कितना कार्यकर्ता के रूप में और दिल्ली को समर्पित स्वभाव कि उन्होंने उनकी बातों को जवाब दिया। और फिर उस व्यक्ति ने जो घटना यहाँ पर हुई है वो बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री जब आज जनता के बीच में जा रही है, तो दिल्ली में पिछले 10 सालों से जन सुनवाई नहीं होती थी, जन सुनवाई बंद थी। लेकिन जब से दिल्ली में श्रीमती रेखा गुप्ता जी मुख्यमंत्री बनी, उन्होंने क्षेत्र में जाकर जनता से मिलना और अपने निवास पर, अपने ऑफिस में ये जन सुनवाई शुरू की है। तो आज ऐसी घटना का होना, रेखा गुप्ता जी की जो एक मानसिकता है कि वो मजबूत नेता है, उसको कहीं हिला नहीं पाएगा, वो कभी डरेंगे नहीं इन चीजों से। लेकिन हाँ, ऐसा व्यक्ति अगर इस काम को कर रहा है, तो उसके मन में या तो कोई दुर्भावना बहुत बड़ी है, या उसके पीछे कोई ताकत है। और मैं तो कहूंगी कोई ना कोई काम उसके पीछे इस तरह का उसको ताकत देने वाला है, जिससे वो हिम्मत कर पाया। वरना मुख्यमंत्री एक ऐसी पोस्ट है जिसके साथ ऐसी घटना करने के लिए कोई सोच भी नहीं सकता।
कमलजीत, लेकिन क्या इंटेंशन हो सकता है, क्या मोटिव हो सकता है इस अटैक का? क्योंकि हमें अभी सूत्रों से ये भी जानकारी मिल रही है कि एक हैवी ऑब्जेक्ट यूज किया गया था, दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर की तरफ फेंका गया था, और ये सब हुआ उनके रेसिडेंस के अंदर। तो सवाल उस पर भी उठता है कि सिक्योरिटी कहाँ थी उस समय जब ये अटैक हुआ? कैसे एक आदमी पब्लिक ग्रीवियंस के अंदर हथियार लेके आ सकता है?
देखिए, श्रीमती रेखा गुप्ता की मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में कम और जनता के प्रतिनिधि के रूप में ज्यादा काम करती हैं। वो जब जनता के बीच में जाती हैं, तो वो खुद जनता के बीच में जाकर सुनवाई करने के लिए, लोगों को नजदीक आने के लिए, हमेशा सुनने के लिए बुलाती हैं। ये उनका स्वभाव है कि वो जनता से कनेक्ट रहती हैं। तो आज अभी तो ये जांच के बाद पता चलेगा कि क्या हुआ है, लेकिन ऐसे व्यक्ति का एक आम व्यक्ति के रूप में आना बड़ा स्वाभाविक है, क्योंकि उनकी सुनवाई जन सुनवाई के रूप में हम देखेंगे तो हमेशा लोगों से बहुत बड़े नंबर पर मिलती है। तो ये आगे जांच से पता चलेगा, लेकिन ऐसे व्यक्ति के मन में क्या है, उसके पीछे क्या ताकत है, इसको समझना बहुत आवश्यक है, ताकि आगे चलकर इस तरह की कोई घटना न हो।
जी बिल्कुल, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका कमलजीत, हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए, सारी जानकारी शेयर करने के लिए। दिस इज अ ह्यूज क्लेम दैट द बीजेपी इज मेकिंग, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। द स्टोरी ऑफ द मोमेंट राइट नाउ, दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर रेखा गुप्ता हैज बीन allegedly attacked and she was abused, she was slapped, and then allegedly an object, a strong sharp object was thrown at her is what the sources claim. The attacker has been taken into custody, but the question remains on the law and order in the in Delhi, because this has exposed the major security lapse that is there in the national capital. We learned that the Delhi chief minister has been shifted to the hospital. The doctors are monitoring her and that she's injured. Akhil continues to stay live with me on the broadcast. Akhil, we've talked about the attacker. Let's talk about the Delhi chief minister right now. Where is she at this point in time? Which hospital is she admitted to? And how is her health? Has she been taken care of? And how severe is the injury?
Well, Tanisha, for that we'll have to wait and watch to get official reaction from the Chief Minister's office. But earlier what we have seen that when this attack took place early this very morning during a Jan Sunwai, this is basically a public address basically which happens every Wednesday at Chief Minister's residence. And what we have seen that during that public grievance, public hearing, at that point in time, this incident took place when Chief Minister Rekha Gupta was listening to the concerns.
जनता दरबार में सुनवाई के लिए गई थी अंदर, उसी में थप्पड़ मार दिया। कोई जनता दरबार में जाएगा उसको थप्पड़ मारना गलत चीज़ है ना मुख्यमंत्री को। भाई
मैडम आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम अंजलि धमेजा है।
क्या लगा था, क्या
देखिए, पहली बात तो ये बहुत गलत हुआ है। जनता सुनवाई पे सबका का हक है। इसमें कोई बहरूपिया अगर आज उनको थप्पड़ मार सकता है तो ये बहुत बड़ी बात है।
मैम आप यहीं पे थे जब थप्पड़ मारा?
नहीं, मैं बिल्कुल साथ में नहीं थी तो मेरे को सुनाई नहीं दिया, लेकिन हम वहीं थे कि
क्या सुना, क्या देखा?
नहीं, वो अपनी कोई बात बता रहे थे। एकदम बात बताते वक्त वो अभी बात ही हो रही थी, उन्होंने एकदम थप्पड़ मार दिया, जो कि गलत है।
कोई वजह बताई मैडम?
नहीं, और उसको बस एकदम ही ले गए लोग, पुलिस वाले। पुलिस, हाँ जी, उसको अरेस्ट कर लिया था। अरेस्ट करने के बाद उसकी बहुत पिटाई भी करी और वो हाथ के हाथ ही ले गए। अभी पुलिस स्टेशन ही लेके गए।
All right, so these are the reactions that we're getting in from people who were there inside the public grievance hearing that was being held at the Chief Minister. We're also getting in latest reactions.
नहीं सर, हम अपनी बारी का इंतजार कर रहे थे। हम इससे अगली जन सुनवाई में आए थे। मुख्यमंत्री जी ने बड़ा ध्यानपूर्वक हमें सुना था और उनका व्यवहार बहुत अच्छा है। जो भी घटना हुई है ये सिर्फ मुख्यमंत्री पे हमला नहीं हुआ, ये दिल्ली के लोकतंत्र पे हमला है। बहुत गलत है, हम इसका विरोध करते हैं। लेकिन जिस तरह से ये घटना हुई है वो ये नहीं होनी चाहिए थी। बहुत निंदनीय घटना है ये। हम लोग 10-15 लोग थे, अपनी लाइन में लगे हुए थे और वो व्यक्ति यहीं से घुसा है लाइन से। हम लोग खुद उनको देखेंगे, लेकिन ये बहुत गलत हुआ है। नहीं, वो अंदर हुआ था, हम लोग लाइन में थे। वो उसको पकड़ लिया गया? हाँ, वो पकड़ लिया गया।
ये बहुत ही माननीय घटना, दुखद घटना है। ये बहुत ही हमारे सामने बात है। अंदर से उनको निकाल कर फिर थाने ले जाया गया। ये बहुत ही बेहद दुखदायी घटना है कि इतने प्रशासन होने के बावजूद वो आखिर अंदर कैसे गए। बताया जा रहा है कि ये तो उन्हें कागज डॉक्यूमेंट लेकर वो गए थे मुख्यमंत्री के पास। ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। हमारे दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री के साथ ऐसा काम, ये बहुत ही।
भाई जब ये हुआ था आप कहाँ पे थे उस समय?
हम बाहर लग रहे थे, जन सुनवाई में आए थे हम।
अच्छा।
तो ये हमने देखा तो अटैक होने की खबर आई हमारे सामने। ये तो खैर देखो गलत है। अब ये कैसे गए अंदर, कैसे नहीं गए, इसमें प्रशासन की क्या चूक है क्या नहीं है। क्योंकि हम जब एक चाबी का छल्ला भी ले जाते हैं तो उसकी भी छानबीन करी जाती है। तो वो व्यक्ति कैसे गया, किसने भेजा, कुछ नहीं पता।
All right, these are the reactions that we're getting in from people from outside the Delhi Chief Minister's residence. Many of them who claim to have been inside the Chief Minister's public grievance hearing now say that there was a man, a 35-year-old man, who first abused the Chief Minister. He then went on to slap the Chief Minister and even throw a sharp object at him. We now learn that there has been an official confirmation from the Delhi police, where Delhi police has now given a confirmation. They say, and I quote, one person has been apprehended and taken to Civil Lines Police Station in connection with the attack on Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta during Jan Sunwai, that is a public grievance hearing at the Chief Minister's residence. The first confirmation there coming in from the Delhi police, confirming that yes, the Delhi Chief Minister has been attacked inside her own residence, and this happened during the public grievance hearing that took place that she was taking. The BJP, remember, is claiming this as a conspiracy to attack the Chief Minister, to dismiss the kind of jobs that she do, because she is a public person, because she is inside the public hearing. And this is why the BJP claims that this is a conspired attack, a well thought of attack that has been put across. Akhil is joining us live on the broadcast. Akhil continues to stay with me. Akhil, there is massive security deployment outside the Delhi Chief Minister's residence. We learned that there are top ranking officials of the Delhi police who's also reached to her residence. First official confirmation coming in there. What are you picking up? All right, we seem to have dropped that line with Akhil, but we're staying on that news. It is the story of the moment. We're also getting in many reactions. Live visuals from outside the Chief Minister's residence. Let's listen in.
क्या जानकारी मिली आप लोगों को? तो अभी देखिए, अभी जो लोग यहाँ पहुँच रहे हैं वो लोग जो तमाम जो मंत्री हैं और जो विधायक हैं वो भी यहाँ पर मुख्यमंत्री के आवास पर पहुँचने का सिलसिला जो है वो उनकी तरफ से शुरू हो गया है।
All right, there are reactions that are coming outside the Chief Minister's residence. Remember, there has been heavy police deployment outside the Chief Minister's residence. Top-ranking officials of the Delhi police have reached the official residence of Delhi Chief Minister. We got reactions on the BJP and the Congress hitting out at the BJP, already turning this into a political arena, saying that it is because the BJP coming into power, because of which the law and order has completely collapsed. Akhil, how far are you from the Delhi Chief Minister's residence? Because the action is going to be there. Top-ranking police officials have reached, and this is the biggest story of the hour. Akhil.
Well, that's right, Tanisha. If you see earlier this very morning, what we have seen that Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta was attacked during a public hearing, and what we have seen that since she has become the Delhi Chief Minister, every Wednesday she basically conducts public hearing at her residence, and this was a normal ritual, that normal process that was going on this very morning on Wednesday. Then what we have seen that a person basically attacked the Delhi Chief Minister at that point in time, and that person was enraged. And what was the exact reason and what was the motive? It is yet to come out in the Delhi police investigation. But so far, what we are seeing that the Delhi police team security deployment has been risen at the Delhi Chief Minister's residence. And apart from that, what we have seen that the main accused in connection with the case has already been detained by the Delhi police team, and some senior level officers of Delhi police have also arrived at the very residence of the Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta, at her residence in civil lines.
Right, Akhil, also, who are the top officials that have reached outside the Delhi Chief Minister's residence? We learned that the ASP has already been there. The attacker has been taken into custody. He has been shifted to police station of the civil lines. What are you picking up on that front?
Well, right now what we have seen that the DCP of the North District is there. Apart from that, the SHO is also there. The ACP is also over there, and several other officials from the Delhi police have arrived over there. And if you see, this is one of the concerns for the political leaders as well. And what we have seen that few moments back while speaking to the Republic TV, several senior leaders from the BJP as well, several ministers. Apart from that, what we have seen several member of parliamentarians, including Praveen Khandelwal, Kamaljeet Sehrawat, and what we have seen, the Congress leaders have also come out in the foray, and they have basically condemned such kind of attack. And what we have seen that Udit Raj, who is a senior Congress leader, has basically condemned this attack. And apart from that, he has also raised questions on the part of law and order itself, and he has basically raised this question.
जन सुनवाई के दौरान जो हमला किया गया, मैं इसकी कड़े शब्दों में निंदा करता हूं। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी दिल्ली की रात दिन चिंता करती हैं और यही विरोधियों की साजिशें हैं। उनसे ये बर्दाश्त नहीं होता कि एक मुख्यमंत्री कितने घंटे पब्लिक के बीच में रहता है, जनता को आमतौर पर मिलते हैं, अपने निवास स्थान पर जिसका दिल करता हो आके मिल सकता है। यही कारण है कि इसके पीछे कोई राजनीतिक साजिश की बू आ रही है। जल्द ही दिल्ली पुलिस इसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है, सारे तथ्य सामने आएंगे। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के ऊपर जन सुनवाई के दौरान जो हमला किया गया, मैं इसकी कड़े शब्दों में निंदा करता हूं। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी दिल्ली की रात दिन चिंता करती हैं और यही विरोधियों की साजिशें हैं। उनसे ये बर्दाश्त नहीं होता कि एक मुख्यमंत्री कितने घंटे पब्लिक के बीच में रहता है, जनता को आमतौर पर मिलते हैं, अपने निवास स्थान पर जिसका दिल करता हो आके मिल सकता है। यही कारण है कि इसके पीछे कोई राजनीतिक साजिश की बू आ रही है। जल्द ही दिल्ली पुलिस इसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है, सारे तथ्य सामने आएंगे। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के ऊपर जन सुनवाई के दौरान जो हमला किया गया, मैं इसकी कड़े शब्दों में निंदा करता हूं। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी दिल्ली की रात दिन चिंता करती हैं और यही विरोधियों की साजिशें हैं। उनसे ये बर्दाश्त नहीं होता कि एक मुख्यमंत्री कितने घंटे पब्लिक के बीच में रहता है, जनता को आमतौर पर मिलते हैं, अपने निवास स्थान पर जिसका दिल करता हो आके मिल सकता है। यही कारण है कि इसके पीछे कोई राजनीतिक साजिश की बू आ रही है। जल्द ही दिल्ली पुलिस इसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है, सारे तथ्य सामने आएंगे। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के ऊपर जन सुनवाई के दौरान जो हमला किया गया, मैं इसकी कड़े शब्दों में निंदा करता हूं। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी दिल्ली की रात दिन चिंता करती हैं और यही विरोधियों की साजिशें हैं। उनसे ये बर्दाश्त नहीं होता कि एक मुख्यमंत्री कितने घंटे पब्लिक के बीच में रहता है।
All right, the biggest news of the moment, ladies and gentlemen, Delhi Chief Minister attacked. She was assaulted by a 35-year-old man who entered her public grievance hearing inside her own residence. The attacker has been arrested, but this is a major security lapse that is coming to fore. We're tracking that story very closely, ladies and gentlemen. Just for a few moments from now, we'll have a live reportage from outside the Delhi Chief Minister's residence, where you see on your screens how the security has been heightened. The Delhi Police Commissioner has reached the spot already. We're tracking that and a lot more for you on this edition. But first, we'll slip into a very quick break.
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ 8 मिनट में तैयार। क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल। ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े। क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
Being a legend means reaching a point where no one else has. To give others a dream worth chasing. 10 years of Creta, legend forever.
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी, एवरीडे।
भारत की अपनी दुकान इंडिया सोना, अपने देश का सामान इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना। ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जलजीरा मसाला। सिप सिप जीरा सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जलजीरा जीरा सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जलजीरा जीरा सिप।
During Operation Sindoor, India adopted a tri-service approach. It was a whole of the government approach. Every single organ.
थोड़ी सी धक्का मुक्की जो होती है तो कुछ सर उनका शायद हल्का सा लगा है किसी कोने पे, और उसके बाद तत्काल लोगों ने उसको पकड़ लिया। कौन है वो आदमी, क्या उसकी जानकारी है, पुलिस जांच पड़ताल कर रही है। तो मुझे लगता है कि आपको तब तक रुकना चाहिए जब तक पुलिस जांच पड़ताल ना कर ले, उसके बारे में जानकारी ना मिल जाए, क्योंकि लगातार उसकी एक बार जांच पड़ताल हो जाए। मुख्यमंत्री की हालत अभी स्थिर है, डॉक्टर्स उनको देख चुके हैं, कुछ उनको
क्या चोटें आई?
नहीं, मैंने बताया ना कि सदमा जरूर लगा है, जिससे उनको थोड़ी चिंता हुई है। लेकिन हमने मुख्यमंत्री से मैं मिलकर आया हूँ, और उस बहन को, मजबूत महिला हैं वो जानती हैं कि उनकी कमिटमेंट दिल्ली के लिए है, और उन्होंने इस बात को स्वीकार किया है कि मैं अपने रोजमर्रा के कामों से नहीं रुकूंगी।
फिजिकल इंजरी भी हुई है, जब सीएम को फिजिकल इंजरी हुई है क्या?
ऐसा लगता है कि उनके सर पे हल्का सा कुछ लगा है। किस चीज से? अब वो कोना
मारा उसने, कोई पत्थर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट से मारा है क्या? कोई ऑब्जेक्ट से मारा है?
पत्थर थप्पड़ जो चला रहे हैं वो फैब्रिकेटेड है। अच्छा। लेकिन टेबल का कोई कोना या कुर्सी का कुछ कोना सर पे जरूर ऐसा लगता लगा है, इसकी उनको शिकायत चल रही है। लेकिन मुख्यमंत्री बहादुर महिला है, हमारी बहन है, स्थिर हैं। थोड़ी मुझे लगता है और थोड़ा सा समय दीजिए, वो आपके बीच हमारी मुख्यमंत्री जनता के बीच की महिला है, बहन है, वो जनता के बीच
हाथ
पकड़कर उसने खींचने की कोशिश की।
आरोपी का कोई नाम वगैरह
मुझे लगता है पुलिस
बहुत देर हो गई है,
अपनी जांच कर रही है।
नाम तो पता ही चल गया।
ऐसा
कहाँ से आया?
ऐसा मेरे कहने से नहीं होगा ना, पुलिस को जांच करने दीजिए, उसके पूरे पहलू को देखने दीजिए।
प्लान करके आया था, किसी फॉरेन ऑब्जेक्ट से भी मार करने की कोशिश की है कोई?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं।
प्लान करके आया था।
देखिए, मुझे लगता है मंशा इस तरह की कोई मंशा अगर होगी तो पुलिस की जांच में सामने आएगा। लेकिन एक बात तो ये है कि राजनीति में इस तरह की घटनाओं का होना निंदनीय है, और जिस तरह की घटना इस बहन मुख्यमंत्री के साथ हुई है, मैंने जैसे सुबह भी कहा है, 1 मिनट, मैंने जैसे सुबह भी कहा है कि ये बहन हमारी 18 घंटे जनता के बीच में काम करती है और इनके स्वभाव में है कि जनता से जाके मिलती है। तो उसका अवसर उस अपराधी ने उठाने की कोशिश की है, क्योंकि इनका स्वभाव है कि ये प्यार से तो भाई बहन करके जैसे मिलती हैं, उसका अवसर उठाने की कोशिश की है। लेकिन पुलिस जांच कर रही है, जो भी दोषी होंगे या इसके पीछे जो लोग होंगे सामने आने पे आपके सामने
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, mass comm, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ, डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड में मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो, मिलाओ और खाओ, 8 मिनट में तैयार। क्या टेस्ट है, सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला।
Ten years of Creta, legend forever.
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
Well, thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you here. It's Ukraine, and I actually think there won't be. I think that's even overrated, largely overrated, but we're going to find.
Stay our focus on the top focus story here on this edition that we are tracking. Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has been attacked inside her own residence, and this happened while she was doing a public grievance hearing inside her own residence. Remember, this also comes at a time when Delhi Chief Minister has been hearing public grievances, be it about Yamuna clearing or about pollution. And this is exactly at the time when a 35-year-old man, disguising himself as a man who wanted to give and put out his grievance to the Delhi Chief Minister, goes on to slap the Chief Minister, use abusive language against her. And sources now also say that Chief Minister Rekha Gupta was dragged by her hand. BJP says that there are severe injuries that Rekha Gupta has received and that she has been hurt on the head. There are injuries that are likely to Chief Minister Rekha Gupta's head is what the BJP claims. There has been heavy police deployment outside the official Chief Minister outside the residence of the Chief Minister. We learned that the Chief Minister office has now said that the man attacked Chief Minister during a public meeting. The Chief Minister office has also gone on to say that the attacker has been arrested and is now being questioned. He is being shifted to Civil Lines Police Station in the national capital. The question remains on why was there a major security lapse. All right, Basuri Swaraj, BJP MP, is joining us on the phone line. Basuri, a very good morning to you. A major security lapse that is coming to fore. What are you picking up as the initial details as a very close aide of the Delhi Chief Minister?
This is such a cowardly act. The entire party and I personally condemn this cowardly, dastardly attack on the Honorable Chief Minister, a sitting woman Chief Minister of Delhi. And I'll tell you, the whole reason is because she's the people's Chief Minister. She's somebody who actually puts protocols aside and directly interacts with the public. And that is why this was, sort of done something to dissuade her, to break her spirit. But I'll tell you, our Honorable Chief Minister is made of titanium. She will continue to work tirelessly for the progress and the people of Delhi.
Basuri, but this is an attack that has happened inside the Chief Minister's residence. The question is also raised on where was the security personnel and why did it happen at a time? Was there no security checks done before the public entered the Chief Minister's residence for the public meeting?
As far as the security lapse is concerned, everything is being investigated and it needs to be, every minute detail needs to be investigated. But I'll be very honest, I have seen that she's an extremely down-to-earth person. She's somebody who actually puts aside protocols and directly interacts with people. She's somebody who interacts with people, will know holds bar. She's the people's chief minister. And I think whoever has done this, there is absolutely no space for such despicable elements in our society.
Basuri, do you also feel that this could have been done on a behest of any political party? Could there be a larger conspiracy behind attacking the Chief Minister of Delhi? Because like you are saying, she's a very ground-to-earth person. She's been holding public meetings.
That is not exact. That's not a possibility that can be ruled out at this stage. Because if you see, in her short tenure of mere 5 months, Delhi has made unprecedented progress. There have been leaps and bounds. Delhi has progressed by leaps and bounds, especially the kind of work that never took place in 11 years. She did it in 5 months. She has made some groundbreaking policy decisions. She has actually ensured that she was present on the ground physically, sort of taking care of everything. And I think that kind of a hands-on approach would have definitely instilled fear in the opposition.
Basuri, also one more question before I let you go. What are the details as far as you're picking up regarding the Chief Minister's health? Is she safe? Because we learned that there are injuries, severe injuries that she's got on her head as well.
I will be very honest. I think it is still, she's still being looked after. They're sort of making sure that she's being thoroughly checked. But having said that, can I tell you, I mean, I know her very, very closely. She's like an older sister. The Rekha Gupta I know, my CM is made of titanium spirit. No injury, no kind of violence, no kind of obstacle will ever deter her to continue to work for the progress in the people of Delhi.
Right, Basuri, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning, sharing those initial details. An extremely shocking case that has come to light. Majinder Singh Sirsa is now with us on the phone line. Majinder Singh Sirsa, very good morning to you. We just heard your reaction where you claim that this could be a larger conspiracy. What are you possibly hinting at?
What I said is that it could be a conspiracy because the way the CM meets public, वो एक public की मुख्यमंत्री हैं और जन सुनवाई में भी वो जनता के बीच में साधारण तौर पर मिलती हैं और किसी सिक्योरिटी के लोगों को बीच नहीं आने देंगे।
जी, सिरसा जी, क्या आपको ये भी लग सकता है कि इसका कोई हिडन एजेंडा रहा हो सकता है इस व्यक्ति का जिसने अटैक किया दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर के ऊपर? बिकॉज जहां तक हमें जानकारी मिली है उसने ना ही अब्यूजिव लैंग्वेज यूज किया, उन्होंने उनको हाथ से भी धकेला, उनको ड्रैग किया है और जैसे कि बीजेपी बता रही है कि इंजरीज आई हैं दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर को।
लेकिन दिल्ली इन्वेस्टिगेट करके सारी बात मुख्यमंत्री जी बिल्कुल ठीक है, दुरुस्त हैं और परमात्मा की कृपा इतनी सेवा में जुटी नहीं है, उनको दिल्ली के प्रति जो उनकी सेवाएं।
जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका सिरसा जी, हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए, सारी जानकारी शेयर करने के लिए। With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to slip into a very short break again, but getting you the live and breaking details on Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta, who has been attacked. The inside details on that coming up after a break.
प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो, मिलाओ और खाओ,
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है, सबका राजा हार्डकोर मसाला।
I choose a world where we care and we dare to love. I choose a world where we dream and the limit is the sky. And this world is my home where I'm living my best life.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics. Sansar, a D-Decor brand. Live consciously.
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा। रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
पहाड़ों में एक हाइकिंग स्टिक भी बन सकती है।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा।
During Operation Sindoor, India adopted a tri-service approach. It was a whole of the government approach. Every single organ of the state was utilized to bring to bear its power upon Pakistan. It was a well-coordinated tri-
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड में मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
Well, thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you here. It's Ukraine, and I actually think there won't be. I think that's even overrated, largely overrated, but we're going to find. How are you? Nice to see you. That's a good way to do it. Not too long. That's a very 2, 1. Yeah. All of us would obviously prefer an immediate ceasefire while we work on a lasting peace, and maybe something like that could happen. As of this moment, it's not happening, but President Zelensky and President Putin can talk a little bit more about that. You know, in the 6 or so wars that we stopped, we haven't had a ceasefire, and so I don't know that it's necessary. You can do it through the war, but it would be, I like the ceasefire from another.
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी, एवरीडे।
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड में मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा।
During Operation Sindoor, India adopted a tri-service approach. It was a whole of the government approach. Every single organ of the state was utilized to bring to bear its power upon Pakistan. It was a well-coordinated tri-service Army, Navy, Air operation. We all know what the Air Force and the Army did They hit the terror camps. They had the fire assaults on the line of control, and then the Indian Air Force hit 11 out of 12 major air bases of Pakistan. Approximately 20 Pakistani aircraft have been shot down either.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Viewers, the big breaking news that we are bringing to you is Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has been attacked during a public event, and as per sources, the attacker has been detained. So Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has been attacked during a public event. What we do know at this moment is that a 35-year-old man attacked the Chief Minister. He slapped Delhi Chief Minister, abused, and the BJP says there have been several injuries caused to Rekha Gupta. Now, heavy security has been deployed outside her residence. Meanwhile, the attacker, this 35-year-old man, has been detained. He's been taken into custody, and he has been taken to the civil lines police station. So that is the big breaking news that we are bringing to you. Delhi Chief Minister allegedly attacked during a weekly Jan Sunwai session. That is a public hearing session at her civil lines residence. The man attempted to assault the Chief Minister while she was interacting with the people there. And the accused has been nabbed by the Delhi police and is being questioned. And this is the big story that we are bringing to you. Akhil, my colleague, is now joining us. Akhil, what more details have emerged about this 35-year-old man who has been now taken into custody? He's being questioned. What more details are emerging?
Well, that's right. The breaking development that we are getting from Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta's residence, that a few moments back, just 30 seconds back, Parveen Khandelwal, who is a member of parliament from Chandni Chowk, has just arrived at the very residence of Ms. Rekha Gupta right now. And you can see the security has been beefed up just outside the very residence of Ms. Rekha Gupta. Here you can see, I would like to request my VJ to move forward and show you the residence. This is the official residence of Rekha Gupta, bungalow number 2 and 3, which is 8 on 8 Rajnivas Marg. Here you can see the security has been beefed up outside the very residence of Ms. Rekha Gupta. And in this case, what we have seen that the main suspect who basically attacked Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta, has already been detained by the Delhi police team and senior officials from the Delhi police team, including what we have seen that not only the DCP, apart from the DCP, what we have seen that the joint CP level officials are also at the very residence of Rekha Gupta, and they are ascertaining that what was the motive of that attacker to attack Ms. Rekha Gupta at that point in time when that Jan Sunwai was going on at the very residence of Ms. Rekha Gupta. So right now, the latest information that we have received so far, that the main accused who attacked the Delhi Chief Minister has been detained by the Delhi police team. And so far what we are learning that several senior leaders from the BJP, which include Parveen Khandelwal, apart from that Kamaljeet Sherawat, and what we have seen that the other senior leaders have arrived at the very residence of Delhi Chief Minister. Back to you.
Right. And Akhil, we have more breaking news coming in. Now we have the details of the attacker. Now this man is a 35-year-old and he hit the Chief Minister with a sharp object. That is the latest that we are getting. The attacker hit the Chief Minister with a sharp object. And let's get updates from Akhil. Akhil, with what details we are getting to know is that this man attacked the Chief Minister with a sharp object.
Well, for that, we'll have to wait and watch for the official confirmation from the Delhi police. Yes, right.
Yes, please continue.
Yeah, see, so far we have not got any official confirmation from the Delhi police that what was the nature of the attack. But if you see what we have seen that since morning, when the incident took place, when Jan Sunwai was going on, the public hearing was going on at the very residence at the bungalow number 2 and 3 of Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta, when that person basically who was sitting in the Jan Sunwai office at that point in time, he came out in the foray and attacked Delhi Chief Minister. So far, what we have seen that the main attacker who attacked Delhi Chief Minister has been detained by the Delhi police team, and since then what we have seen that several senior officials from the Delhi police have also arrived in connection with the case to ascertain the exact reason that what was the motive of that person to attack Delhi Chief Minister. If you see so far what we have seen that from both the sides several political reactions have come out from the BJP side as well. What we have seen that the senior leaders from the BJP have arrived also at the very residence. A few moments back what we have seen that the member of parliament from Chandni Chowk, Praveen Khandelwal, also arrived to meet the Delhi Chief Minister's family as well. So far the information that we have received from the Delhi police side team that the exact motive of the attacker is not known yet, that whether the person who attacked the Delhi Chief Minister was in mentally unstable condition or was it a politically motivated action. So for that we'll have to wait and watch to get some official version from the Delhi police.
Right. And viewers, we have more breaking news coming in, and that is the 35-year-old man attacked the Delhi Chief Minister. He is being questioned right now, and the attacker has been arrested and he is being questioned right now. So that this 35-year-old man who attacked the Chief Minister has, in fact, eyewitnesses say that the attacker was drunk. Let's get updates from Akhil. Akhil, eyewitnesses are saying that this attacker might have been drunk. Any updates?
See, on that part, we have not got confirmation, but right now I'm joined by one of the persons who was inside the very recent residence of Delhi Chief Minister. And अच्छा मुझे ये बताइए, जिस वक्त आप जन सुनवाई चल रही थी, उस वक्त आप दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर रेखा गुप्ता जी के घर के अंदर इसी बंगलों में मौजूद थे, क्या कुछ हुआ, आप बीती बताइए।
एक संदिग्ध आदमी आता है, गंदे कपड़े रहते, डॉक्यूमेंट्स उसके हाथ में रहते, वो डायरेक्ट ने मैडम पे हैवी होता है, मतलब ऐसा कुछ हाथ छोड़ता है, ये हाथ छोड़ने लगता है और पागल सा हो जाता है वो, और उससे एकदम से मैडम भयभीत हो जाती है, गिर जाती है एकदम से। वो मैडम के पास में सिक्योरिटी स्ट्रांग होने के नाते उसको अरेस्ट कर लिया, पकड़ लिया, ले गए। पर जो भी है ये चिंताजनक है, एकदम से है इतनी सिक्योरिटी के बावजूद भी वो एक आदमी।
मुझे एक चीज़ बताइए, जिस वक्त दुर्घटना घटी उस वक्त आप कहाँ पे बैठे हुए थे, कितनी दूरी से?
7वां नंबर था।
आपका 7वां नंबर था। वो शख्स कहाँ पे था?
वो 3रे नंबर।
उसके हाथ में कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट था?
डॉक्यूमेंट्स वगैरह कुछ कागज के अंदर कुछ हो तो कह नहीं सकता, पेपर टाइप का कुछ था।
कुछ और कोई हाथ में कुछ और चीजें थी, कोई हथियार?
डॉक्यूमेंट्स,
सिर्फ डॉक्यूमेंट्स थे उसके हाथ में। उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
उसके बाद उसने एकदम से ऐसे हाथ छोड़ना चाहा, एकदम मैडम के ऊपर एकदम ऐसे हैवी हुआ और उन्हें पागल सा हो गया। वो क्या कहना चाह रहा है?
तो चीफ मिनिस्टर के आसपास कोई सिक्योरिटी थी वहाँ पे?
सिक्योरिटी थी, सिक्योरिटी के होने के बावजूद ही तो, नहीं तो वो तो पागल हो गया था, मारने को पूरा तैयारी से ही आया था। वो मारना ही चाह रहा था, अटैक ही करना चाह रहा था। क्या करना चाह रहा था? सिक्योरिटी के होने के बावजूद ही मैडम थोड़ी सेफ है, सिक्योरिटी नहीं होती तो वो मैडम को कुछ ना कुछ भी नुकसान कर सकता था।
अच्छा मुझे बताइए, आप आई विटनेस हैं वहाँ पे उस वक्त जिस वक्त दुर्घटना घटी, आप वहीं पे मौजूद थे, क्या उसकी कोई ऐसी एक्टिविटी सस्पिशियस किसी को लगी थी वहाँ पे थोड़ी देर पहले?
नहीं, वो एकदम से सीरियस हुआ, पागल हो गया, एकदम से वो सीरियस हुआ। वो अगर मैं कह रहा हूँ सिक्योरिटी ना होती तो वो कुछ भी नुकसान कर सकता था मैडम के साथ। मैडम के साथ कुछ भी नुकसान हो सकता है। सिक्योरिटी थी मैडम का तो सुरक्षित है मैम।
अच्छा मुझे ये बताइए कि जिस वक्त वो अटैक हुआ सिर्फ मैडम को अटैक किया, उसके अलावा किसी और को भी अटैक करने की कोशिश?
सीएम मैम के साथ। वो ऑलरेडी लाइन में ही तो था, लाइन से 2रा नंबर था, एकदम से लाइन से निकल के भगा, वो लाइन में ही तो था। वो एकदम से मैडम का, उसका टारगेट ही मैडम था। क्या मनसा थी उसकी, क्या दिमाग था उसका, वो मैडम पे एकदम से हैवी हुआ वो।
अच्छा ये जन सुनवाई है वो हर बुधवार को होती है, ठीक है, आप क्या पहली बार आए थे? ये कैसा?
6 तारीख को आए थे हम। अब मैडम ने हमारा राजघाट पावर हाउस पे मार्शलों का, दिल्ली सिविल डिफेंस बस मार्शलों का धरना चल रहा है। अब मैडम ने हमें बुला रखा था।
तो आपका बाद में उसके बाद नंबर आ पाया, नहीं आ पाया? क्या
नहीं, मेरा तो 7वां नंबर था, उससे पहले।
अच्छा मुझे बताइए, क्या आप भी कोई मौजूद थे अंदर जन सुनवाई चल रही
थे? हम बाहर वेट में थे, हमारे को आज बुला रखा था, हम कोई दिल्ली की समस्या लेकर के आए थे, लेकिन हमें आने के बाद जानकारी मिली भी कोई घटना हो गई है।
अच्छा, मुझे ये बताइए कि जन सुनवाई का जो प्रोसेस है, क्योंकि आप अंदर थे, तो ये बताइए कि एक बार में कितने लोग अंदर अलाउड होते हैं?
एक बार में 10-10, 15-15 का बैच जाता है। ये मेन गेट है ये वाला, इस गेट पे लाइन को रोक दिया जाता है, 10-10 लोग जाते हैं। तो 10-10 लोगों का आराम से मैम हर बार करती है। अब से नहीं, हम चौथी पाँचवीं सुनवाई में आए हैं, सब ओके है मैडम। सबसे छोटे से बड़े से दिल्ली के हर आदमी से, नागरिक से मिलती है, हर किसी की सुनवाई करती है। हमारा भी मुद्दा सिविल डिफेंस का चल रहा है मैडम के सामने, उसी मुद्दे को बुला रखा था मैडम ने। पर उससे पहले देखते कि एक है ना संदिग्ध आदमी मैडम पहने एकदम से ऐसा हमला करता है जानलेवा कि ये तो सिक्योरिटी होने के बावजूद मैडम सुरक्षित है, नहीं सिक्योरिटी नहीं होती तो कुछ भी हादसा कर सकता है।
एक मिनट, मैं रोहिणी से आया हूँ, सुनील गर्ग मेरा नाम है। मैडम से आज हमने समय ले रखा था। रोहिणी की दिल्ली की एक बड़ी समस्या के लिए हमारे पास कुछ सुझाव थे, उन्होंने कहा था हम सुनेंगे, तो हम आए थे सुझाव देने के लिए। तो यहाँ आके देखा हमने, हम अंदर जा भी नहीं पाए थे, जाने की कोशिश में थे, पता लगा बहुत मीडिया है, बहुत सिक्योरिटी। हमने सोचा साधारणतः होती होगी, पूछने पे पता लगा, सुनने पे पता लगा कि किसी सरफरे ने इतनी बढ़िया लोकप्रिय महिला मुख्यमंत्री जो दिल्ली की हर समस्या को बहुत जल्दी मिटाना चाहती है, बहुत लोगों से मिलके, और उनके ऊपर एक किसी ने ऐसे अटैक करके पूरी दिल्ली का, मैं तो कहता हूँ, विकास ही रोक दिया है बिल्कुल।
Right. So here you see, these are the eyewitnesses who were present at the bungalow of Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta when that unfortunate incident took place, in which what we have seen that Ms. Rekha Gupta has got injured.
All right, kids, stay with us. We have more breaking news coming in right now. And this is regarding Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta's attack and big claim. There's a big claim by the BJP. And that is that BJP says that this is a conspiracy. It was a well-planned attack. Let's get updates. Akhil, now BJP says that it is a well-planned attack. What are you getting to hear?
Well, if you see, right now we are standing just outside the very residence of Ms. Rekha Gupta. Here you can see this is bungalow number 2 and 3, which is a combined bungalow. And here you can see it's written over there, Chief Minister Jan Seva Sadan. 2/8 Raj Nivas Marg, where this incident took place, in which what we have seen that the latest breaking developments that we are getting right now, that the accused has identified himself as Rajesh Bhai Khimji. So the person who attacked the Chief Minister at that point in time is in police custody right now, and his detailed questioning is underway by the Delhi police team. So right now the motive of that attacker has not been come forward in that direction, because so once these are the things which are part of the investigation. So what was the motive and why basically he committed such kind of crime, and why did he attack the Delhi Chief Minister is yet to come out in the public domain. But one thing for sure that is that initially when that incident took place,
stay with us. We'll just come back to you. And Republic TV has got the initial details of the attacker. The accused is Rajesh Bhai Khimji, and he is the 35-year-old man. He is a resident of Rajkot. All right, let's get across to Mr. Virendra Sachdeva. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here on Republic TV. Sir, your initial reaction on the attack on Rekha Gupta?
तो मैंने अभी आपको बताया है सबको कि वो अपनी जन सुनवाई के दौरान एक आदमी अचानक एग्रेसिव होकर उनको खींचने की कोशिश करता है। अब क्या उसकी जांच पड़ताल है वो पुलिस कर रही है, पुलिस पूरा स्टेटमेंट देगी अभी थोड़ी देर में।
Right, but at the same time, what is your initial reaction? Because, BJP is saying that there have been several injuries caused to Rekha, and it seems to be a well-planned conspiracy.
लेकिन मैंने अभी कहा कि मुख्यमंत्री का स्वभाव ऐसा है कि वो जनता के बीच में जाके मिलती हैं, और वो अचानक इस तरह से जन सुनवाई के दौरान वो आदमी क्यों एग्रेसिव हुआ, पुलिस जांच पड़ताल कर रही है, पुलिस जवाब देगी।
जी, पुलिस तो जांच पड़ताल कर रही है, लेकिन सर एक बहुत ही मेजर ब्रीच मान सकते हैं इसको सिक्योरिटी का?
नहीं, मैंने कहा सिक्योरिटी पूरी थी वहां पर, लेकिन मुख्यमंत्री का स्वभाव ऐसा है कि वो सबसे जाके बीच में मिलती हैं, तो जिसका उसने फायदा उठाया।
जी सर, लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम इस तरह का अटैक अगर दिल्ली में चीफ मिनिस्टर पर होता है,
दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। इस तरह की घटनाएं किसी भी महिला, किसी भी बहन के साथ नहीं होनी चाहिए। और एक महिला मुख्यमंत्री जो 18 घंटे काम करती हो, दिन में लोगों के बीच में रहती हो, क्या कारण है, क्या है, वो सब अभी आएंगे चीजें सामने।
जी जी, पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है सर, लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम आपके इनिशियल, आपको क्या लगता है इस तरह का अगर अटैक दिल्ली की चीफ मिनिस्टर पर होता है तो एक बहुत बड़ा सवालिया निशान खड़ा होता है सिक्योरिटी को लेकर भी, और क्यों महिला मुख्यमंत्री हैं वो? All right. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. And let's go back to my colleague Akhil, who's outside the Delhi Chief Minister's residence there. Akhil, give us more updates. What is happening there?
Well, right now what we are seeing that several BJP leaders have arrived at the very residence of Delhi Chief Minister, and right now you can say Virendra Sachdeva has just come out from the very residence of Delhi Chief Minister. Here you can say this is his car right now, and he's in the next few moments he's going to speak to the media regarding the very incident. And apart from that, if you see, several other BJP leaders cavalcade is coming out from the residence of Delhi Chief Minister. Right now I would like to move forward and try to speak to some of the leaders over here. Here you can see Praveen Khandelwal is also over here in this Fortuner car. Praveen Khandelwal is here. He has just come out. Praveen Khandelwal जी, क्या कुछ हुआ?
सीएम एकदम ठीक है, सीएम एकदम स्वस्थ है और रोजमर्रा की तरीके से सीएम काम करेंगी। कुछ नहीं, वो देखिए, वो हमला जैसा भी हुआ वो अचानक कौन था, आदमी क्या था, अभी पुलिस जांच कर रही है और पुलिस की जांच के बाद ही सब चीज सामने आ जाएगी।
So here you see, I was speaking to Praveen Khandelwal, and he said that at this point in time, the Chief Minister is doing well and right is fine, and she has not got that kind of injury. Initially, what we have seen that the information that we were receiving that she has got badly hurt, but the information that Praveen Khandelwal has shared with us.
All right, we have more breaking news coming in. We have accessed the initial details of the attacker. The man who attacked Delhi Chief Minister, the accused, is named as Rajesh Bhai Khimji. He is a 35-year-old man. And this is what Republic is getting to know. He is a resident of Rajkot. Akhil, we are getting details about the accused. He's a resident of Rajkot. Any more details emerging there?
Oh, well, if you see right now, we are just standing outside the residence. Here you can see it is very likely that some senior officials are coming out from the very residence. But you see this Tata Safari, which has just come out from the residence of Delhi Chief Minister, was vacant. No senior official was sitting inside that vehicle. But it's a 3-star car, so it's pretty clear that some of the very senior officials, that is the additional DG level officer.
अभी इस समय कुछ भी कहना मुझे नहीं लगता। एक बार सामने आने दीजिए, जांच होने दीजिए, उसके बाद बताएंगे।
थैंक यू। सर आप मिलकर आए हैं मैडम से, और ये हमला जो है सदमा भी रहा, क्योंकि लोगों से तो वो 6 महीने से तकलीफ हो रहा है। आराम से
there after being attacked. Akhil, what details are emerging right now?
Well, if you see right now, the person who has attacked the Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta, is in police custody right now, and the Delhi police team, the North District police team, is constantly questioning the person that what was his ulterior motive to attack the Delhi Chief Minister. When that incident took place, what we have seen that from both the sides of the aisle, several leaders have come out in the foray, and they have basically questioned the Delhi police law and order situation as well. In that case, what we have seen that the Delhi Congress leader Udit Raj has also questioned the law and order situation, and he has claimed that if you see, several BJP leaders are always on the electioneering mode, and they basically don't take care of the law and order situation. He was basically attacking the Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah. But if you see right now, the situation outside the residence of Delhi Chief Minister, which is the bungalow number 2 and 3 at Raj Niwas Marg, here what we have seen that several senior leaders from the BJP have arrived at the residence of the Delhi Chief Minister. What we have seen a few moments back, Delhi BJP Chief Minister Virendra Sachdeva arrived. He met the family of Delhi Chief Minister. Apart from that, the Delhi BJP MP from Chandni Chowk, Praveen Khandelwal, also arrived, and several other leaders are still inside the very residence of the Delhi Chief Minister. And what we are learning from our sources that in the next few moments, anytime soon, Delhi Minister Mr. Parvesh Verma is going to arrive at the very residence of the Delhi Chief Minister. So the information that we are getting right now, the accused, who is a 35-year-old person, has already been detained by the Delhi police team.
All right, stay with us, Akhil. We'll just come back to you. Viewers, we have more breaking news coming in. And Delhi police has briefed the Home Ministry on the incident of Delhi Chief Minister being attacked. So Delhi police has briefed the Home Ministry on the incident, this attack taking place at her civil lines house during the Jan Sunwai session. Akhil, Delhi police has briefed the Home Ministry on the incident. Any updates?
Well, that's right. For that, we'll have to wait and watch for the official confirmation from the Home Ministry as well. But for the initial inputs that we have received, that earlier what we have seen, the Delhi Police Commissioner also took a stock of the entire situation. SBK Singh has basically taken stock of the entire situation, that why this incident took place and who that person was, what was his identity and what was his ulterior motive. But so far, the information that we have received from the Delhi police sources, that the person who attacked the Chief Minister has been identified as Rajesh Bhai Khimji, and he hails from Gujarat's Rajkot. He's a 41-year-old person, and his questioning is still going on. So far, information that we have earlier received in connection with the case, that initially when he was sitting at the very
बात मिलके आके देते हैं वापस अभी आके वापस
Right, Akhil, please continue. All right, we can see several of the BJP leaders arriving at the residence of Delhi Chief Minister after she was attacked during a public hearing at her residence. Akhil, please go ahead.
Yeah. Well, that's right. If you see, we are bringing you the live visuals just outside the very residence of Chief Minister Rekha Gupta. And according to the sources, the Chief Minister, at that point in time when that incident took place, she was listening to the people's grievances, their problems at that point in time when that attack took place. And what we have seen that after the situation got worse, and the security personnel who were standing over there basically tried to nab the person, and that person is still in the custody of the Delhi police team, and Delhi police team is constantly questioning the person regarding that why did he attack the Delhi Chief Minister, when at that point in time she was listening to the concerns of general public at the Jan Sunwai which was going on at that point in time this morning. And if you see, not only this Wednesday, what we have been seeing, that this is a regular phenomena which happens on every Wednesday early morning at the Chief Minister's residence, and it was a regular day in the cycle of the Chief Minister where Jan Sunwai public hearing was going on when that incident took place, in which what we have seen that the Delhi Chief Minister was attacked by a person who hails from Rajkot. And right now, the information that we are receiving, here you can see the visuals just outside the very residence of the Chief Minister. One of the senior officials from the Delhi Police have also arrived over here at the very residence. So several senior officials from the Delhi Police have arrived at the residence, including DCP, senior joint CP level officials are still inside right now, and the investigation is still underway. And the person who attacked the Delhi Chief Minister is being questioned by the senior officials from the Delhi Police.
Right, Akhil. Also tell us about any details emerging about the kind of injuries that Rekha Gupta sustained during this entire attack.
Well, if you see, there was not a very intense kind of injury that basically took. The person tried to attack Ms. Rekha Gupta, and they tried to nab the person from the behind, and he was nabbed by the Delhi police team and the security personnel who was part of the CM unit. So right now the person who
मुख्यमंत्री अभी ये हमला दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है और पुलिस जांच कर रही है, और मुख्यमंत्री साहसी हैं, लगातार वो दिल्ली की जनता के लिए काम कर रही हैं। मैं समझता हूं कि वे अपने काम पर जल्द लौटेंगी।
क्या आपकी सीएम से बात हुई? सीएम से बात हुई सर?
अभी जांच चल रही है, जांच चल रही है।
सीएम से बात हुई?
अभी जांच चल रही है।
क्या चोट भी आई है? क्या कह रही है?
अभी जांच चल रही है।
नमस्कार। ठीक है सर, ठीक है, ओके। थैंक यू। ऐसा किया क्यों?
चलो भाई चलो चल यार चलो ठीक है चलो ठीक है क्या कुछ बातचीत हुई आपकी मैम ठीक है?
नहीं, मैं समझता हूँ हमला दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है और वो मुख्यमंत्री ठीक हैं, वे अपने काम पर लौटेंगी और जांच चल रही है।
मोटिव पता लगा? सर मोटिव पता चल पाया है? हमला किया सर, मोटिव पता चल पाया है?
अभी पुलिस जांच कर रही है, इसलिए कह नहीं सकते कि इसमें क्या है।
Their leaders calling the incident as unfortunate and saying that investigation is currently underway. Let's listen in to some of the other political reactions that have also come in.
सांसद रेखा शर्मा है, आईओ से बात करते हुए जानते हैं क्या कुछ कहेंगे। हम दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री रेखा गुप्ता के ऊपर जिस तरीके से जन सुनवाई के दौरान हमला किया, व्यक्ति ने क्या कहा?
देखिए, ये किसी व्यक्ति ने जिसने भी किया है, ये बहुत शॉकिंग इंसिडेंट है, क्योंकि सीएम के घर में घुसकर एक उस समय जब वो लोगों की समस्याएं सुन रही हो, उसने एक भरोसा भी तोड़ा, क्योंकि उसको बिना चेकिंग के अंदर आने दिया गया। ये बहुत ही दुखदाई घटना है और किसी ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और या किसी ऐसी पार्टी का किया हुआ है जिनको खुशी नहीं है कि दिल्ली की सीएम किस प्रकार काम कर रही है। वो बढ़ चढ़कर आगे लोगों से मिलती है, हर कोई व्यक्ति उनसे आम व्यक्ति मिल सकता है। शायद वो डराना चाहता है कि ऐसा काम ना करें, लेकिन मुझे नहीं लगता रेखा जी अपने काम से पीछे हटने वाली है।
लेकिन विपक्ष इस पर निशाना साध रहा है कि जब मुख्यमंत्री ही सुरक्षित नहीं तो दिल्ली की अन्य महिलाएं किस तरीके से सुरक्षित होंगी?
देखिए, किसी के घर में घुसकर आप उसके भरोसे का फायदा उठाएं तो इसमें सुरक्षा की गलती नहीं है, इसमें गलती करने वाले की है। और ऑपोजिशन हमेशा एक गलत तरीके से शायद खुद ही करवा के और खुद ही ये चीजें पॉइंट आउट करते हैं, ये गलत बात है।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमसे बात करने के लिए। बीजेपी सांसद रेखा शर्मा थी। गणेश पाठक, रिपब्लिक भारत, दिल्ली। हमारे साथ बात करने के लिए बीजेपी सांसद रेखा शर्मा है, आईओ से बात।
अच्छा, मुझे ये बताइए, जिस वक्त आप जन सुनवाई चल रही थी उस वक्त आप दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर रेखा गुप्ता जी के घर के अंदर इसी बंगलों में मौजूद थे, क्या कुछ हुआ, आप बीती बताइए।
एक संदिग्ध है ना, एक आदमी आता है, गंदे कपड़े रहते, डॉक्यूमेंट्स उसके हाथ में रहते, वो डायरेक्ट है ना मैडम पे हैवी होता है, मतलब ऐसा कुछ हाथ छोड़ता है, ये हाथ छोड़ने लगता है और पागल सा हो जाता है वो, और उससे है ना एकदम से मैडम भयभीत हो जाती है, गिर जाती है एकदम से। वो मैडम के पास में सिक्योरिटी स्ट्रांग होने के नाते उसको अरेस्ट कर लिया, पकड़ लिया, ले गए। पर जो भी है ये चिंताजनक है, एकदम से है ना इतनी सिक्योरिटी के बावजूद भी वो एक आदमी।
मुझे एक चीज़ बताइए, जिस वक्त दुर्घटना घटी उस वक्त आप कहाँ पे बैठे हुए थे, कितनी दूरी से?
7वां नंबर था।
आपका 7वां नंबर था। वो शख्स कहाँ पे था?
वो 3रे नंबर, चौथे।
उसके हाथ में कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट था?
डॉक्यूमेंट्स वगैरह कुछ कागज के अंदर कुछ हो तो कह नहीं सकता, पेपर टाइप का कुछ था।
कुछ और कोई हाथ में कुछ और चीजें थी, कोई हथियार? डॉक्यूमेंट्स थे उसके हाथ में। उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
उसके बाद उसने एकदम से ऐसे हाथ छोड़ना चाहा, एकदम मैडम के ऊपर एकदम ऐसा हैवी हुआ और उन्हें पागल सा हो गया। वो क्या कहना चाह रहा है?
तो चीफ मिनिस्टर के आसपास कोई सिक्योरिटी थी वहाँ पे?
सिक्योरिटी थी, सिक्योरिटी के होने के बावजूद ही तो, नहीं तो वो तो पागल हो गया, तो मारने को पूरा तैयारी से ही आया था। वो मारना ही चाह रहा था, अटैक ही करना चाह रहा था। क्या करना चाह रहा था? सिक्योरिटी के होने के बावजूद ही मैडम थोड़ी सेफ है, सिक्योरिटी नहीं होती तो वो मैडम को कुछ ना कुछ भी नुकसान कर सकता था।
अच्छा, मुझे बताइए, आप आई विटनेस हैं वहाँ पे उस वक्त जिस वक्त दुर्घटना घटी, आप वहीं पे मौजूद थे, क्या उसकी कोई ऐसी एक्टिविटी सस्पिशियस किसी को लगी थी वहाँ पे थोड़ी देर पहले?
नहीं, वो एकदम से सीरियस हुआ, पागल हो गया एकदम से, वो सीरियस हुआ। वो अगर मैं कह रहा हूँ सिक्योरिटी ना होती तो वो कुछ भी नुकसान कर सकता था मैडम के साथ। मैडम के साथ कुछ भी नुकसान हो सकता है। सिक्योरिटी थी मैडम का तो सुरक्षित है मैम।
अच्छा, मुझे ये बताइए कि जिस वक्त वो अटैक हुआ सिर्फ मैडम को अटैक किया, उसके अलावा किसी और को भी अटैक करने की कोशिश?
सीएम मैम के साथ। वो ऑलरेडी लाइन में ही तो था, लाइन से 2रा नंबर था, एकदम से लाइन से निकल के भगा, वो लाइन में ही तो था, वो एकदम से।
Alright, the big story that we'll keep tracking.
अभी हुआ वो।
Ten years of Creta, legend forever.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है? अरे मेरे राजा, राजा प्योर मसाला, केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे, केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार, विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने। Well, thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you here. It's Ukraine, and I actually think there won't be. I think that's even overrated, largely overrated, but we're going to find it. How are you? Nice to see you. That's a good way to do it. Not too long. That's a very 2, 1. Yeah. All of us would obviously prefer an immediate ceasefire while we work on a lasting peace, and maybe something like that could happen. As of this moment, it's not happening, but President Zelensky and President Putin can talk a little bit more about that. You know, in the 6 or so wars that we stopped, we haven't had a ceasefire, and so I don't know that it's necessary. You can do it through the war. But it would be, I like the ceasefire from another standpoint. You immediately stop the killing. But
all right, getting to some more breaking news coming in right now. Shocking security lapse was reported a short while back during Delhi CM Rekha Gupta's Jan Sunwai at a civil lines residence. Delhi police briefing Home Ministry on the incident right now, viewers. So back-to-back updates coming in right now on Republic TV. The BJP claimed that Delhi CM Rekha Gupta was attacked during a weekly public grievance hearing, and Delhi police briefing Home Ministry. And we're also trying to understand exactly what happened, but what we understand was that attackers identified, arrested and questioned in this case.
सकता था मैडम पे और बड़ी वारदात भी कर सकता था उसके
देखिए पुलिस इस मामले से भी जांच कर रही है कि क्या उसके पास कोई और हथियार थे, क्या हथियार लेके आया था, जैसा कि लोगों को भी ये कहना है कि देखिए अगर सुरक्षा पुलिस सिक्योरिटी सीएम सिक्योरिटी थी इसीलिए जल्द से जल्द उसे गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया, लेकिन सवाल यही है कि आखिर ये शख्स कौन था या क्या कोई पॉलिटिकल मोटिवेटेड ये पूरी साजिश थी, ये भी एक सवाल खड़े हो रहे हैं।
देखिए ये सब तो हम नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन ये जो भी हुआ सीएम साहिबा के साथ ये नहीं होना चाहिए था, बहुत ही अभद्र व्यवहार किया गया उस लड़के के द्वारा, ये बहुत निंदनीय घटना है। यहाँ पे वो एक तो अपना सुनवाई करते हैं, सभी को बुलाते हैं हर बुधवार, प्रत्येक बुधवार को, और उनके साथ अगर आप इस तरह से करोगे व्यवहार तो क्या करेंगे बताओ। वो हमारे सीएम साहिबा हैं और उस सुनवाई के दौरान ये बहुत निंदनीय घटना है। हम लोग बस मार्शल है, हमने अपने राजघाट पावर हाउस पे वहाँ धरना चलता है, हम लोग अपनी सुनवाई के लिए ही आए थे, लेकिन ये जब घटना हमने सुना ना, मेरा नाम नवनीत कुमार है, ये घटना एकदम बहुत ही निंदनीय घटना है जो कि हमारे सीएम साहिबा के साथ हुई है, ऐसा होना ही नहीं चाहिए था। बहुत ही
देखिए एक बहुत बड़ी खबर जो है वो निकल करके सामने आ रही है, जो आरोपी है उसकी पहचान हो गई है, यानी आरोपी की जो पहचान है वो हो गई है। और इस वक्त की सबसे बड़ी खबर और बड़ी ब्रेकिंग हम बता रहे हैं कि ये जो आरोपी है उसका नाम राजेश बताया जा रहा है, उसकी पहचान कर ली गई है, गुजरात के राजकोट का रहने वाला ये आरोपी है। ऐसे में सवाल यही उठ रहा है कि आखिर गुजरात टू दिल्ली का कनेक्शन क्या है, कौन है इसके पीछे और क्या मोटिव था, किस मोटिव से राजेश यहाँ पे पहुंचा था। इस वक्त की सबसे बड़ी खबर रिपब्लिक भारत पर हम आपको बता रहे हैं। आरोपी की पहचान राजेश के नाम से हुई है, गुजरात के राजकोट का रहने वाला था, लेकिन गुजरात टू दिल्ली का ये कनेक्शन आखिर कैसे जुड़ा, आखिर वो शख्स यहाँ पे कैसे पहुंचा, क्योंकि वो गुजरात के राजकोट का रहने वाला है, तो वो यहाँ पे जन सुनवाई के दौरान आखिर साजिश जो है वो किस तरह से यहाँ पे पहुंचा था, क्या कुछ उसके पीछे की मंशा थी। लेकिन सिक्योरिटी की बात करें, ये देखिए दिल्ली के जो मिनिस्टर है कपिल मिश्रा वो भी यहाँ पे पहुंचे हुए हैं। यहाँ पे सिक्योरिटी तो बढ़ा दी गई है, लेकिन यहाँ पे देखिए लगातार मंत्रियों के आने जाने का सिलसिला जो है वो लगा हुआ है। दिल्ली बीजेपी अध्यक्ष वीरेंद्र सचदेवा भी पहुंचे थे, साथ ही साथ यहाँ पे बात करें तो देखिए जो मिनिस्टर है वो यहाँ पे पहुंचे हुए हैं, कपिल मिश्रा यहाँ पे पहुंचे हैं, और देखिए जितने भी मिनिस्टर्स हैं वो यहाँ पहुंचे हैं, उनसे मुलाकात करने के लिए पहुंचे हैं, घटना की पूरी तरह से निंदा कर रहे हैं और सुरक्षा में एक बहुत बड़ी चूक हुई है, ये भी सवाल जो है उनका
साजिश की जा रही है, इसे माफ नहीं किया जा सकता।
देखिए यहाँ से आपको तस्वीरें हम लगातार दिखा रहे हैं, लोग यहाँ पे पहुंचे हैं, कपिल मिश्रा यहाँ पे
लग जाएगा, लेकिन जो भी है बहुत ही खराब नियत के साथ किया गया है।
जी जी कैसे देखते हैं
के साथ किया गया ये हमला,
ये बहुत ही शर्मनाक घटना है। और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी जब से जिस दिन से बनी है 18 से 20 घंटे काम दिल्ली के विकास के लिए काम कर रही हैं, और ये योजना से किसी ने किया है और इसकी जांच होनी चाहिए, और दिल्ली की जनता इसकी भर्त्सना करती है, दिल्ली की जनता इसकी भर्त्सना करती है। वोटिंग पता चलेगा जांच में।
मोटिव जो है वो जांच में पता चलेगा और कपिल मिश्रा भी यहाँ पे पहुंचे थे और लगातार देखिए यहाँ पे जो लोग हैं उनके पहुंचने का सिलसिला जो है वो जारी है। लोगों में काफ़ी ज़्यादा गुस्सा है और जिस तरह से दिल्ली की सीएम वो भी एक महिला सीएम पर हमला होता है, ये तमाम गंभीर सवाल भी खड़े कर रहा है कि आखिर इसके पीछे कौन था, कोई साजिश थी या फिर कोई पॉलिटिकल मोटिवेटेड पार्टी का ये कोई षड्यंत्र था। खैर ये सब जाँच का विषय है, लेकिन इस वक्त बात करें तो ये जो शख्स है वो पता चल रहा है कि वो गुजरात के राजकोट का रहने वाला है। यानी गुजरात तो दिल्ली का कनेक्शन आखिर कैसे जुड़ा, क्या कौन है, साजिश की बू तो आ ही रही है, लेकिन इसके पीछे कौन था ये भी जानने की कोशिश जो है लगातार पुलिस कर रही है, क्योंकि पुलिस ने आरोपी को हिरासत में ले लिया है। सिक्योरिटी की बात करें तो एक बार फिर से सिक्योरिटी जो है बढ़ा दी गई है, क्योंकि एक सीएम के साथ हुआ है, एक सीएम महिला के साथ हुआ है जो कि हमेशा
We have Akil also. Akil, you know, we are getting pictures from outside Delhi CM's residence, and we know that the police commissioner have reached the spot. The attacker is being questioned, and our colleague was telling us that we do know the name and where this attacker belongs to. Yes, Akil.
Well, that's right, Shivangi. If you see, this person hails from Gujarat's Rajkot, right? Mr. Raj, his name is. And right now I'm joined by one of the eyewitnesses who was present inside the very bungalow 2 and 3 of Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta. अच्छा, मुझे ये बताइए, जिस वक्त ये दुर्घटना हुई, क्या आप वहाँ मौजूद थे?
मेरे सामने ही हुआ।
जी, आप किस रो में बैठे हुए थे वहाँ?
वो सीएम के सामने जो रो था वहाँ पर ही मैं बैठा था।
तकरीबन कितने लोग रहे होंगे वहाँ पर?
वो तो वहाँ पर 150-200 लोग थे, लेकिन मैं सामने था, सीएम के सामने ही था।
सीएम के सामने बैठे हुए थे। अच्छा, एक चीज़ और बताइए कि जिस वक्त दुर्घटना हुई उस वक्त का समय क्या था? कितने, जब जन सुनवाई तकरीबन 8 बजे के आसपास स्टार्ट होती है, क्या?
तो मुझे लगता है कि 8-9 बजे के आसपास ये सब कुछ हुआ है।
हाँ, क्या हुआ? वो जो शख्स था उसका बिहेवियर कैसा था? काफ़ी अग्रेसिव था? क्यों करना चाहते?
एक्चुअली उसका ड्रेसिंग स्टाइल ही ऐसा था ना कि वो लग रहा था कि वो इंटेंशन लेकर ही आया है वो करने के लिए।
ड्रेसिंग स्टाइल ऐसा था मतलब?
वो बाल भी ऐसा था, वो कपड़ा जैसा एक होता है ना, लुक से ही पता चलता है कि इंसान क्या है। तो हर कोई यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम लेकर आता है सीएम के पास प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए। मुझे लग रहा था वो प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करके गए यहाँ पर।
अच्छा, जिस वक्त वो अंदर घुसा उस वक्त उसके हाथ में कुछ था, आपने देखा?
हाँ, हर कोई तो कुछ तो एप्लीकेशन लेकर आता है। मैं भी मेरा एप्लीकेशन लेकर आया था, वैसे वो भी कुछ भी लेकर आया था। लेकिन वो उस सीएम के साथ डिस्कस करते वो कर, ये बहुत अच्छी बात है, हर कोई सीएम इतने नज़दीक से नहीं मिलता। लेकिन जिस रीति से वो मिल रहे थे और मैम उसका प्रॉब्लम देख रही थी और तभी उसने अटैक किया मैम के ऊपर।
नहीं, जब जिस वक्त अटैक किया उससे पहले उन दोनों का कुछ कॉन्वर्सेशन चल रहा था, किसी प्रॉब्लम, वो जन सुनवाई उसकी स्टार्ट हो चुकी थी।
दिल्ली की रात दिन जनता के बीच में है, रात दिन केवल और केवल दिल्ली के लिए काम कर रही हैं। क्या दुश्मनी हो सकती है किसी की? किस नियत के साथ ये हमला किया गया है? बहुत ही शर्मनाक है, बहुत ही निंदनीय है और इसे माफ नहीं किया जा सकता।
राउंड हो गए ना, तो फिर अंदर किसने थप्पड़ मारा ये, लेकिन आवाज तो जोर से आया।
तो आपने ये देखा कि फिजिकल असॉल्ट जो है वो दिल्ली की चीफ मिनिस्टर रेखा गुप्ता जी के साथ हुआ?
हाँ, वो अच्छा नहीं है, वो बहुत
बाल खींचा गया, आपने देखा?
हाँ, मैंने वो देखा, ऐसा कुछ तो खींचा उन्होंने। तो ये जो 24/7 सीएम दिल्ली के लिए काम कर रही है और इससे इंस्पायर होकर मैं महाराष्ट्र से आया था सीएम के मिलने के लिए, और जिस रीति से ये हो रहा है ये अच्छा नहीं लगा मुझे। आई एम सो मतलब अच्छा नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए।
So this was one of the eyewitnesses who have basically seen the entire incident, how this entire incident took place, and he was present in the second row when that unfortunate mishap took place, in which what we have seen, the Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta, got injured. The journalist Vivek Akil for Republic TV.
Right. Okay, so we'll try to go back to Akil as well, because Akil is right outside Delhi CM's residence, and just take our viewers through exactly what has happened so far. We're getting some more breaking updates coming in. Let's go ahead to the next set of breaking updates we're getting for our viewers right now. And according to the latest, I repeat, according to the latest update we have for you, it looks like Delhi police is in touch with Gujarat police. Now, the reason for this is because, according to the initial information, the accused has told that he's a resident of Rajkot, around 41 years of age. And as interrogation is continuing, we have come to know that the accused is a resident of Gujarat.
इसमें बिल्कुल स्थान नहीं है, और ये बात आज नहीं, ये बात महात्मा गांधी जी ने हमें आज से 100 साल पहले सिखाई थी। सवाल ये है कि वो कौन से दल हैं, वो कौन सी विचारधारा है जो देश में और समाज में हिंसा को बढ़ावा दे रही है, हिंसा को पैटर्नाइज कर रही है, वायलेंस को पैटर्नाइज कर रही है। और हिंसा सिर्फ किसी मुख्यमंत्री के ऊपर हमला करना ही हिंसा नहीं है। एसएससी के स्टूडेंट्स और टीचर्स जब अपना हक मांग रहे हैं, उनके ऊपर पुलिस की बर्बरता भी हिंसा है। किसान अपने हक के लिए कई महीने तक धूप, बरसात और सर्दी में जुटे रहे और उनके ऊपर बर्बरता से पुलिस द्वारा हमले किए गए, सर फोड़ दिए गए, जमीन पे घसीटा गया, वो भी हिंसा है। छोटे छोटे मामलों में पुलिस जिस तरीके का व्यवहार हमारे नागरिकों के साथ करती है, वो हक उनके पास नहीं है। वो हक कोर्ट्स के पास है सजा देने का, वो भी हिंसा है। और जब जब अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के ऊपर हमले हुए, मसलन अभी इलेक्शन के दौरान एक हमला हुआ, हमारे ही विधानसभा का भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कट्टर समर्थक, जिसको हम जानते हैं, उसने अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के ऊपर रैली में हमला किया, एक स्पिरिट जैसी चीज फेंकी, मेरे ऊपर भी गिरी। भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने कहा कि वो सिविल डिफेंस वॉलंटियर था और क्योंकि वो अरविंद केजरीवाल से नाराज था, इसलिए उसने हमला किया। जब जब अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के ऊपर हमले हुए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रवक्ता ने यह कहा कि साहब, दिल्ली के लोग बहुत नाराज हैं, इसलिए अरविंद केजरीवाल के ऊपर हमले किए गए। हम ये नहीं कहेंगे कि रेखा गुप्ता जी से दिल्ली की जनता नाराज है इसलिए हमले किए, नहीं। मैं मानता हूं कि रेखा गुप्ता जी से दिल्ली के लोग नाराज हैं, मगर फिर भी नाराजगी का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप किसी के ऊपर हिंसा करें, हमला करें। ये पूरी तरीके से गलत है। मगर मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ये कहना चाहता हूं कि आज हम लोग बड़े दिल से आपका साथ दे रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम लोग ये नहीं सोचते कि हमला भारतीय जनता पार्टी पे हुआ या कांग्रेस पे हुआ या हम पे हुआ। इन प्रिंसिपल वायलेंस गलत है और हम और तमाम पार्टियों को इसकी निंदा करनी चाहिए और इसके अंदर कहीं पे भी उस अटैक को जस्टिफाई करने की कोशिश नहीं करनी चाहिए, जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने बार बार की। जब जब अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के ऊपर हमला किया, हम ये कहेंगे कि ये हमला किसी भी कारण किया हो, ये जस्टिफाइड नहीं है, हिंसा जस्टिफाइड नहीं है। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ये बात सोचनी पड़ेगी कि वो कौन से दल हैं, वो कौन सी संस्थाएं हैं जो हमारे समाज में हिंसा का जहर घोल रहे हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। मैं आशा करता हूं मुख्यमंत्री जी को चोट नहीं लगी होगी और वो जल्द जो है दोबारा से जनता के बीच में आएंगी। हमारी तरफ से उनके स्वास्थ्य को लेके, उनकी दीर्घायु को लेके बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
All right, so we just heard his reactions coming in. Saurabh Bhardwaj there from the Aam Aadmi Party, and he's speaking about this incident and saying that it's not, whatever happened, it cannot be justified. Any kind of violence cannot be justified. This is coming just after Delhi CM Rekha Gupta was attacked during a Jan Sunwai program at her official residence. Let's go back to Akhil. Akhil, just give our viewers a bit of a update, because Delhi police is right now in touch with Gujarat police, trying to really verify the background of this attacker. Akhil.
Well, that's right, Shivangi. The Delhi police trying to connect the dots that this person hails from Gujarat's Rajkot. So what exactly that person was doing in that Jan Sunwai Kendra, which was going on at the residence of Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta. Here you can see we are standing outside the very residence, this is bungalow number 2 and 3 of Rekha Gupta, where this incident took place, in which what we have seen that she got badly hurt when that incident took place. And in this case, senior officials from Delhi police team has also arrived over there. And right now the investigation is underway. Right now I'm joined by one of the eyewitnesses who were present inside the very bungalow. अच्छा, मुझे ये बताइए, जिस वक्त ये दुर्घटना घटती है उस वक्त आप अंदर मौजूद थे, क्या कुछ हुआ, आप बीती बताइए, क्या देखा आपने?
एक्चुअली मैं महाराष्ट्र से आया हूँ, डॉक्टर शिव प्रसाद महाले, और सीएम से मिलने आया हूँ। हर कोई सीएम जनता से मिल नहीं पाती, लेकिन ये सीएम है कि जो जनता को मिल रही थी, और मैं भी यही आशा लेकर आया था। वहाँ पर बैठा था, हर किसी को मिल रही थी, हर किसी के।
आप किस रूम में बैठे थे, स्पेसिफिक बात की?
सीएम के सामने बैठा था।
वो जो जिस इंसान ने उन पे अटैक किया, वो किस रूम में बैठा हुआ था?
वो तो उनके सामने खड़ा था, उनके साथ कुछ तो डिस्कस कर रहा था, और तभी उसने अटैक किया।
उसके हाथ में कुछ औजार थे, हथियार था, कैसे?
हर कोई मिलने जाता है तो उनके पास यही होता है, एप्लीकेशन होता है सीएम के लिए देने के लिए, कुछ एप्लीकेशन होता है, प्रपोजल होता है, वही भी उसके साथ था और फिर उसने बाल खींचने की कोशिश की, अटैक किया।
नहीं, फिर से बोलिएगा एक बार, क्या कह रहे हैं? बाल
खींचने की कोशिश की उसने।
उसने फिजिकली टच किया चीफ मिनिस्टर को?
हाँ, मतलब वो नजदीक गया वहां पर, तो सिक्योरिटी बहुत टाइट हो गई ना, वहां पर सिक्योरिटी बहुत आ गई, तो फिर वो मैम को अंदर लेके गए। क्या था, मैं
वहां पर सिक्योरिटी थी, सिक्योरिटी तो सिक्योरिटी में किसी को अंदेशा नहीं था।
देखिए क्या होता है सर, अभी यहाँ पर बहुत समझो जेड सिक्योरिटी है और मैं आपके सामने बैठा हूँ, लेकिन एक सेकंड में अगर मैं कुछ करता तो वहाँ सिक्योरिटी भी कुछ कर नहीं पाएंगी। मुझे ऐसा लगता नहीं कि ये सिक्योरिटी का प्रॉब्लम है, मुझे लगता है कि वो इंसान का प्रॉब्लम है जो इंटेंशन लेकर वहाँ पर आया था। सिक्योरिटी तो बहुत अच्छी है, बहुत अच्छे से वेरिफिकेशन होता है और ये सब कुछ अच्छा।
क्या दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर को चोट भी आई इसके अंदर, आपने देखा?
ऐसा कुछ
आप देखिए, चश्मदीद गवाह हैं वहाँ पे।
देखो क्या होता है, जो मैंने देखा वो मैंने आपको बताया, लेकिन जब वो सिक्योरिटी वहाँ पर राउंड किया उन मैम को और मैम को वहाँ अंदर लेके गए तो उसके बाद मुझे
छोटी चीज बताइए समझने के लिए कि वहाँ पर टोटल कितने लोग मौजूद थे?
150-200 लोग थे।
उसमें से कोई ना कोई वीडियो तो बना रहा होगा, आपने वीडियो बनाया?
नहीं, किसी ने वीडियो नहीं बनाया है और मैंने भी नहीं, क्योंकि वो सिचुएशन ही ऐसी होती है ना कि जब अचानक सिचुएशन कुछ होती है तो वो दिमाग में हर कोई ये चाहता है अरे ये क्या हुआ, इस वो शॉकिंग एक सेकंड में हुआ अचानक, तो ये तो कुछ ऐसा प्लान नहीं था कि मोबाइल हाथ में लेकर बैठे और वीडियो निकाले।
अच्छा, उस शख्स का हुलिया कैसा था?
वो तो एक नॉर्मल इंसान था, एक अलग ही ड्रेसिंग स्टाइल था उसका, मतलब
टेम्परामेंट कैसा लग रहा था? अग्रेसिव था क्या?
नहीं, एग्रेसिव नहीं, उसका बाल बहुत बड़े थे, 32 to 35 उसका एज होगा, वो ऐसे ही था।
अच्छा, उसने उससे पहले बताया, जब वहाँ पे बात हो रही थी चीफ मिनिस्टर से, उसने बताया कि वो कहाँ से आया है, किस लिए आया है, क्या मकसद?
देखो सर, वो तो सीएम को पर्सनली मिल रहा था, खड़े होकर मिल रहा था, तो क्या होता है कि वो सीएम से बात कर रहा था, तो इतनी वो बात तो यहाँ पर आवाज नहीं आता वो क्या डिस्कस कर रहा था, लेकिन वो कन्वर्सेशन चल रहा था। सीएम हर किसी को मिलती है और प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करती है दिल्ली की, लेकिन ये जो केस हुआ है इसका इंटेंशन अच्छा नहीं था, उसने प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए लेकिन प्रॉब्लम बढ़ा के लिए आया था, ऐसा लग रहा है।
So here you see, he was one of the eyewitnesses who was present at that point in time where that incident took place, in which what we have seen that Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta got injured.
That's right, Akhil. You know, Akhil, we know that what exactly happened. What exactly happened, Akhil, just after the Delhi CM? The Delhi CM Rekha was attacked. Did she fall on the ground after the attack? Akhil.
See, these are the minute details that will come out during the investigation by the Delhi police team. But so far, we have spoken to several eyewitnesses who were present inside. And as far as the information that we have received, that there were approximately 100 to 120 people who were inside this very bungalow of Ms. Rekha Gupta when that incident took place. And when that person who basically tried to hit Ms. Rekha Gupta, he has been identified as Rajesh Bhai, and he hails from Gujarat, Rajkot. And he was trying to physically assault Delhi Chief Minister when that incident took place. And after that, what we have seen that several BJP leaders, including what we have seen, the several senior BJP ministers as well from the Delhi cabinet have arrived over here, and they are still inside the very residence of Delhi Chief Minister. So the Delhi police officials, including Joint CP as well, the DCP as well, and several other key senior officials from the Delhi police team are still inside. And the person who was in question, the person who attacked Delhi Chief Minister, has been detained by the Delhi police team, and right now his interrogation is still going on. A detailed interrogation is going on regarding that what was his motive and why did he attack. The bigger question is why, what was the reason, and whether there was any security lapse or not. This is yet to be confirmed, because if you see when that incident took place, at that point in time the person who was in question has not basically taken any kind of object in his hands, and he was just carrying a paper, and then when his number came, he went ahead and just tried to meet Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta and was having a conversation, and within fraction of seconds what we have seen that he attacked the Chief Minister, and after that what we have seen that the person who attacked the Chief Minister has been detained by the security personnel of the Delhi Chief Minister, and right now his questioning is going on.
Akhil, I just want to go across to all the reactions. I want to ask you also what the Delhi BJP is saying. Delhi BJP Chief Virendra Sachdev has said that even though this incident has happened, we see that Rekha Gupta remains determined to continue her daily work, and Jan Sunwai session called her a strong woman with a clear commitment to Delhi. Delhi Minister Manjinder Singh Sirsa has strongly condemned the incident, calling it a conspiracy by the rivals, and has said that she worries about Delhi day and night. So we're getting these very strong reactions already coming in. Akhil. All right, we'll go back to Akhil in a short while from now, but I was just talking about the big reactions we're getting right now, especially strong condemnation coming from
पूछताछ भी कर रही है। हालांकि इस पूरी बड़ी खबर पर लगातार रिपब्लिक भारत बना हुआ है। वक्त हो चला है छोटा
All right, so strong condemnation coming in from Delhi ministers, and we also try to connect to reporters on the ground. So let's tell you exactly what the Delhi ministers are saying. Kapil Mishra, who described the assault as an unforgivable crime, he said a woman, a daughter who is dedicated day and night solely to the service of Delhi, those who attack her and those who orchestrated are both cowards and criminals. Such criminals do not have the courage to engage in discussions based on logic and facts. Let's go back to Akil, who's joining us right now. Akil, we were talking about all these reactions which are coming in from the Delhi ministers, and they all are saying that Rekha Gupta is a woman who's committed to the welfare of Delhi, and she will continue her Jan Sunwai sessions even though this incident has happened.
Well, that's right, Shivangi. If you see the information that we have received from the BJP, that this process, Jan Sunwai, which happens...
All right, Akil, I have to come back to you in a short while from now. We're getting a picture on your screen. This is the first picture of the attacker. So Republic TV has accessed the picture of this attacker who is currently being interrogated and questioned by the police right now. And we also understand that this attacker is, I repeat, this attacker is from a resident of Gujarat. So Delhi police and Gujarat police are they are in touch. They're talking to understand who this attacker really is, what is his background, what was his motivation. In the initial information coming in, the accused has said that his name is Rajesh Bhai, and the accused is saying that he's a resident of Rajkot. Age is around 41 years of age. He's in police custody, and now a detailed interrogation will be done. So some back-to-back updates coming in here, viewers on Republic TV. Especially, we are trying to understand what is happening, but it's a first picture on Republic TV of the attacker. Remember, the attacker is right now being questioned after a very shocking security lapse was reported just this morning during Delhi CM Rekha Gupta's Jan Sunwai session at a civil lines residence. And after that, the attacker has now been apprehended. He is being questioned. This attacker shouted abuses and allegedly slapped the chief minister before being detained by the security personnel. And he has also allegedly thrown some heavy objects at the Delhi CM. CM Rekha Gupta then fell to the ground after the attack, is currently under medical observation. The top Delhi police officials, including the police commissioner, have reached the spot, and the attacker is being questioned. Right hand of your screen, you see the first image of the attacker. And let's go back to Akil, who's coming in right now. Akil, on our screens, our viewers can see the first image of the attacker first on Republic TV. Male, around 41 years of age. He says he's from Gujarat. Yes.
Well, that's right, Shivangi. If you see, the accused has been identified as Rajesh Bhai, who hails from Gujarat's Rajkot. And right now, he has been detained by the Delhi police team, and his detailed questioning is going on right now with the senior officials of the Delhi police, that why did he commit such kind of crime. At that point in time, when that incident took place, this was at around 8:30 a.m. when that incident took place. Because if you see, I have spoken to some of the eyewitnesses who were present inside the Jan Sunwai Kendra at the bungalow of Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta at bungalow number 2-3 at Raj Nivas Marg. When that unfortunate incident took place, those people who were present inside the very bungalow has confirmed this to us, that they have seen that person who was sitting at the back side. Then he came at the front when his turn came, and then he attacked Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta. So it's a bigger question is that what was his motive to attack Delhi Chief Minister? Was he politically motivated, or was he mentally unstable? So these are the very crucial questions that will come out under investigation of the Delhi police team, that was that person politically motivated or not. So if that person was politically motivated, then it raises a very serious questions on the part of the Delhi police team and the security paraphernalia of the Delhi Chief Minister as well, that how did he manage to enter inside the very premises of this very bungalow number 2 and 3. country. Here you can see all the visuals in Republic camera. That this is the very residence where that unfortunate incident took place, in which what we have seen that the person who has been identified as Rajesh Bhai, who hails from Rajkot, attacked the Delhi Chief Minister, in which what we have seen that she has got injured, and right now several senior leaders from the BJP as well as cabinet ministers from the Delhi government as well have arrived over here. Several member of parliaments from parliamentarians from the national capitals have also arrived to meet Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta. So far the information that we have received from the Delhi police team is still senior officials from the Delhi police is questioning Rajesh Bhai, who is the main accused who attacked the Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta.
That's right. Big update coming in right now, viewers. And Akil continues to stay with us. You know, Akil, we were also speaking about how the other parties are speaking. We see that Saurabh Bhardwaj of the Aam Aadmi Party is saying that this incident needs to be condemned. Violence will not be tolerated in any form whatsoever. So we're getting many reactions coming in from other parties. But speaking specifically about the investigation, what is the investigation really revealing? Do we understand, do we have any idea about the reason and the motive behind the assault?
See, right now, North Delhi DCP is still inside. Raj Banthia, who is the DCP of the North District, is still inside. And several key officials from the Delhi police team is still inside. And his questioning is going on right now. So it would be very premature and very early to comment on the motive that why did he attack Delhi Chief Minister. Was there any personal animosity, or was he politically motivated, or was there someone who basically fed him some kind of information and after that he attacked? So these things will come out under investigation. Here you can see the security outside the Delhi Chief Minister, Ms. Rekha Gupta's residence. And right now, we can see that the door is still closed right now and no one is allowed to go inside. But we have seen that several senior leaders from the BJP include, if you see from Delhi itself, Delhi cabinet ministers have went inside. Delhi, what we have seen, the Delhi MP, Parveen Khandelwal, a few moments back, came out of the residence of Delhi Chief Minister. Apart from that, what we have seen, Kamaljeet Sarawat also arriving over here. Kapil Mishra also arriving over here. So several senior leaders from the Delhi BJP have arrived over here to meet Delhi Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta. So right now, the information that we have received, still the questioning of the main accused Rajesh Bhai is going on in connection with the case. Keep watching Republic TV. We will be right back after a short commercial break.
प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा हार्डवेयर मसाला।
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
पहाड़ों में एक हाइकिंग स्टिक भी बन सकती है।
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day.
During Operation Sindoor, India adopted a tri-service approach. It was a whole of the government approach. Every single organ of the state was utilized to bring to bear its power upon Pakistan. It was a well-coordinated tri-service Army, Navy, Air operation. We all know what the Air Force and the Army did. They hit the...
Bharat 1 Minute brought to you by Canara Bank. Together we can.
After Jammu and Kashmir has been battling a series of cloudbursts resulting in floods in the area, a selfless gesture by the Indian Army has come to the rescue. The Romeo Force unit of the Indian Army has been actively involved in providing relief to families affected by the recent heavy rainfall and subsequent flooding in the Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. Senior Congress leader P. Chidambaram, Mallikarjun Kharge, Priyanka Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi gathered together to pay a floral tribute to former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi on his birth anniversary at Veer Bhumi. The event was attended by several prominent Congress leaders in order to honour the legacy of the former Prime Minister. JSWMG Motors has launched an awareness campaign called EV Sahi Hai to promote electric vehicles. Campaign aims to highlight the benefits of owning an EV. Their benefits include range anxiety reduction and growing charging infrastructure. Campaign is divided into two phases: a customer-led phase featuring real customer testimonials and a celebrity-led phase with Varun Sharma and Pulkit Samrat. And the company aims to accelerate EV adoption nationwide, resulting in tons and CO2 emissions being avoided. All right, viewers, getting you back-to-back updates coming in here, viewers. Inside details of attack on the Delhi CM as the accused is being interrogated. Stay tuned, we are live and breaking.
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
I choose a world where we care and we dare to love. I choose a world where we dream and the limit is the sky. And this world is my home where I'm living my best life.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics.
Living my best life.
Sansar, a D-Decor brand. Live consciously.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है? अरे मेरे राजा, राजा और प्योर मसाला।
Well, thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you here. It's Ukraine, and I actually think there won't be. I think that's even overrated, largely overrated, but we're going to find out. How are you? Nice to see you. That's a good way to do it. Not too long. That's a very 2, 1. Yeah. All of us would obviously prefer an immediate ceasefire while we work on a lasting peace, and maybe something like that could happen. As of this moment, it's not happening, but President Zelensky and President Putin can talk a little bit more about that. You know, in the 6 or so wars that we stopped, we haven't had a ceasefire, and so I don't know that it's necessary. You can do it through the war, but it would be...
Top headlines: Delhi CM Rekha Gupta attacked at public meet, accused arrested.
मुख्यमंत्री जी दिल्ली की रात दिन चिंता करती हैं और यही विरोधियों की साजिशें हैं। उनसे ये बर्दाश्त नहीं होता कि एक मुख्यमंत्री कितने घंटे पब्लिक के बीच में रहता है, जनता को आमतौर पर मिलते हैं, अपने निवास स्थान पर जिसका दिल करता हो आके मिल सकता है। यही कारण है कि इसके पीछे कोई राजनीतिक साजिश की बू आ रही है।
BJP says attack was well thought, alleges attack worked on behest of someone. Aam Aadmi Party hits out at BJP after attack on Delhi CM, says complete collapse of law and order. Home Minister Amit Shah is all set to introduce Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Amendment Bill in the Parliament. Pro-Hindu activists now suspect missionaries' hand and flow of foreign funds to defame Dharmastala and demand thorough investigation. All right, viewers, we are live breaking. I'm Shivangi Shukla getting you the latest coming in. A big update coming in. Major security breach at the residence of Delhi CM Rekha Gupta was attacked during the weekly Jan Sunwai at her residence. We're trying to get our viewers more updates because we're coming to know that the Aadhaar card of the accused has now confirmed a couple of details, because remember, the accused is being questioned in this case. Accused attacker is a resident of Rajkot. Remember, we broke this just a short while back. We told our viewers that according to initial information, the accused is from Rajkot, and now that this has been confirmed. Through the Aadhaar card of the accused, it has been confirmed that the accused is an attacker, is a resident of Rajkot. Now, let's tell you exactly what's happening so far. If you're joining Republic right now and watching us, there was a huge, very shocking rather, security lapse was reported during Delhi CM Rekha Gupta's Jan Sunwai at her civil lines residence. Delhi CM Rekha Gupta was attacked during her weekly public grievance hearing. And then a 41-year-old man identified as Rajesh Bhai Khimji Bhai is a resident of Rajkot. He stormed into the public hearing carrying some papers. He shouted abuses. On the right hand of your screen, you can see this is the first image of the attacker. And then he allegedly slapped the chief minister before being detained by the security personnel. And he's allegedly also thrown some heavy objects at the Delhi CM. So back-to-back updates coming in, viewers on Republic TV. CM Rekha Gupta fell to the ground and now is under medical observation. Let's go ahead to the reactions we're getting.
करने की मानसिकता से हमला हुआ है, ये किसी साजिश के तहत हुआ है और कहीं ना कहीं रेखा जी को डीरेल करना चाहते हैं कि वो जनता से ना मिले, क्योंकि देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है कि जितने भी जनप्रतिनिधि हैं वो आम जनता से सीधे जुड़े, उनकी सेवाएं करें। उसके कारण से विपक्ष में कई फ्रस्ट्रेशन है। 100% जब जांच होगी तो वो कहने एक्टिविस्ट मिलेगा, चाहे कांग्रेस का होगा, चाहे आम आदमी पार्टी का होगा, चाहे कम्युनिस्ट होगा। तो ये जो घटनाएं घटती रहती हैं, ऐसी घटनाएं वो बांग्लादेश के अंदर भी घटी है, अमेरिका के पाकिस्तान में भी। अमेरिका की जो खिलाफत करेगा तो इनको इतना अगर पारितोष किया जा रहा है, वोट चोरी हो गया, वोट चोरी भी नहीं सुन रहा उनके कोई देश में, तो अब जनता डिरेल हो जाए जनता से मुख्यमंत्री, इस प्रकार की कोई घटना है ये और निंदनीय है। इसकी भर्ती कम है।
रमेश जी, लेकिन सुरक्षा में चूक तो मानेंगे ना, मुख्यमंत्री का सुरक्षित
चलो भाई चलो
आराम से।
All right, so we're getting some back-to-back updates coming in here, viewers on Republic TV, where many reactions have also come in, and we see that the Delhi ministers of the BJP, they have said that this is an attack, a very cowardly attack, and they condemn it. And he also, they say that because Rekha Gupta cares about Delhi and she connects with people, it shows her unwavering commitment to public service, clearly unsettling the opposition, which is stooping to such shameful tactics. This is what Manjinder Singh Sirsa had said. And many leaders are wishing Rekha Gupta a very, very speedy recovery post that incident. So some back-to-back updates coming here, viewers on Republic TV. We also getting many reactions coming in from other parties as well. But for example, the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. But right now, many questions being raised about why CM Rekha Gupta was attacked. Okay, let's go straight across to Akil, who's joining us. Akil, we are getting some top updates coming in, and the latest update is that what Republic TV broke a short while back. We were the first ones to tell our viewers who this attacker is, what's his name, how old he is, and where does he belong to. Now that has been confirmed. This attacker is from Gujarat. That's what the Aadhaar card says. Akil.
Well, that's right, Shivangi. If you see, the attacker hails from Gujarat's Rajkot district, and right now his interrogation is going on by the senior Delhi police officials. And here you can see the visuals outside the bungalow number 2 and 3 of Chief Minister Rekha Gupta. Here the visuals basically speaks for themselves. And right now, what you are seeing that several senior politicians, several senior leaders from the BJP have arrived over here to meet Ms. Rekha Gupta. And if you see, several senior member of parliamentarians from the BJP also arrived over here. So some senior officials from the Ministry of Home Affairs have also arrived over here to meet Ms. Rekha Gupta. Apart from that, what we are seeing that some senior Delhi police officials are still inside. And right now, earlier what we have seen that the person who attacked Rekha Gupta at around 8:30 a.m. when that incident took place. If you see, Jan Seva Sunwai basically held every week on Wednesday, and it starts at around 8 a.m. And what has happened for almost 30 minutes, this process was going on. At that point in time, what has happened that a person who was sitting in the second row just came forward and went on to meet Ms. Rekha Gupta. And at that point in time, he attacked Delhi Chief Minister. And after that, the ruckus got created inside the very premises of Rekha Gupta. After that, what we have seen, a security personnel took that person, basically nabbed that person. And after that, that person was detained by the Delhi police team. And so far, the investigation is going on. And some of the senior officials from the Delhi police is still investigating the matter. So we will have to wait and watch to get the CCTV as well, that once the CCTV will come out, then only things will become much more clearer that from what angle basically he attacked. And if you see, the most important question over here is whether that person who attacked Ms. Rekha Gupta was politically motivated or not. Was he normally, was he mentally stable or not? This is one question. And second question, the more important question is regarding that how basically that person basically came from Gujarat's Rajkot and basically creating a facade that he has got some problems and that's why he has entered after requesting it through a proper procedure. Because if you see, if you want to go inside the very residence of Chief Minister, you won't be allowed. So what he basically took a different kind of route to enter into the premises through Jan Sunwai approach, and then he entered into the premises. He was sitting normally like others. There were approximately 100 to 120 people who were sitting over there. We have spoken to approximately 15 to 20 eyewitnesses over there. They said that person who attacked Mr. Rekha Gupta seemed to be pretty normal like any other person. No one could suspect that this person is going to attack Ms. Rekha Gupta in the next few minutes. And within fraction of second, what we have seen that
क्या था, लेकिन मुझे वो जो कुछ हुआ ना मेरे सामने, मुझे लग रहा था कि वो करने के लिए आया था वहाँ पर.
मतलब वो पहले से ही साजिश के तहत.
हाँ, ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है क्योंकि ये अच्छा नहीं है. सीएम हर किसी को मिलती है. मैं भी महाराष्ट्र से बिलोंग करता हूँ, तो हर कोई सीएम मिल नहीं पाता हर किसी को, जनता को. और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा दिल्ली की सीएम 24/7 कार्य कर रही है. मैं महाराष्ट्र से उनको मिलने के लिए यहाँ पर आया था और वो जब मैं मिलने ही वाला था मेरे सामने ये सब कुछ हुआ.
देखिए, ये एक पॉपुलैरिटी है कि लोग जो है खाली दिल्ली से ही नहीं बल्कि दूर दराज से भी यहाँ पे लोग पहुँच रहे हैं. लोगों को ये उम्मीद होती है कि शायद अपनी समस्या सीएम तक रखेंगे तो वो समस्या का समाधान जो है वो निकल जाएगा.
लेकिन क्या मेरा
देखा क्या कुछ वहाँ पे?
मैंने जब मैं देख रहा था सीएम उनसे बात कर रही थी और देखो क्या होता है, सीएम जब मिलती है तो डिस्टेंस इतना ही होता है. तो हर कोई यहाँ पर बोल रहा है अभी कि क्या सिक्योरिटी कैसी थी, सिक्योरिटी का प्रॉब्लम था. लेकिन सिक्योरिटी बहुत अच्छी थी मैम. हमारे आजू बाजू एट प्रेजेंट अगर जेड सिक्योरिटी भी होती और एक सेकंड में मैं आपको कुछ करता हूँ तो क्या कर पाएंगे. ओके, वैसे ही उसने एक सेकंड में किया है जो कुछ हुआ है वो. तो इट्स सो शॉकिंग. उसने मैम के बाल खींचने की कोशिश की वहाँ पर, ओके, और अटैक करने की कोशिश की. तो तभी फिर सिक्योरिटी सब एक्टिव हो गए और उसको पकड़ लिया. तो फिर मैम को फिर सब अंदर लेके गए, घर में चले गए.
मैम का हाव भाव क्या था? मतलब वो तो शॉक हो गई होगी कि ये हुआ क्या.
मैम अभी क्या होता है, अचानक जो कुछ भी होता है तो शॉक तो हर कोई होता है. हम तो इंसान ही है. ओके, अचानक होता है तो शॉकिंग तो होता ही है. वो मेरे लिए भी शॉकिंग था. मेरे लिए भी शॉकिंग है. मैं महाराष्ट्र से आया उनसे मिलने के लिए और मेरे सामने ये सब कुछ हुआ है.
देखिए, ये लोगों के लिए जो प्रत्यक्षदर्शी है वो बहुत बड़ी बात सुचारिता वो कह रहे हैं कि देखिए जो डिस्टेंस है, जाहिर सी बात है जन सुनवाई के लिए लोग यहाँ पे पहुंचे हैं तो वो आमने सामने ही सीएम से बात करेंगे और अपनी समस्या रखेंगे. तो ऐसे में वो शख्स जो है बिल्कुल सीएम के सामने होता है और ऐसे में
Okay. Let's go back to our colleague who's also joining us. We have with us Akil, who's joining us live. Akil, I'm coming across to you right now, and we were discussing about the motive. That is still an investigation, right, Akil? Do we understand exactly why this assault took place? Any word on that?
Well, Shivangi, if you see, these things are part of the investigation. The Delhi police needs to answer this question that why this took place. And at the very first place, what was the motive of that attacker to attack the CM? Because if you see, I spoke to at least 10 to 15 eyewitnesses who were present inside the very bungalow number 2 and 3 of Chief Minister Ms. Rekha Gupta, where that incident took place. And they have unequivocally has said that when that incident took place, the person only attacked the Delhi Chief Minister. So he came with a plan to attack the Delhi Chief Minister. And what was the reason? Only that person knows who basically attacked the Delhi Chief Minister. And right now, the senior officials from the Delhi police team, joint CP level officers, Delhi police, the northern region DCP, Raja Banthia is also inside the very premises. So right now the investigation is going on. And if you see where the incident takes place, there what we have got to learn from our sources that CCTV cameras were installed. So those CCTV cameras were basically being examined by the Delhi police team. So things will become much more clearer that how this incident took place within fraction of seconds. Because if you see, the process of Jan Sunwai began at around 8 a.m. and what we have seen that within 30 minutes, when that person who was sitting behind came at the forefront, and when he was just standing next to the Chief Minister, at that point in time, he basically attacked the Chief Minister. And how did he attack? What was the nature of the attack? Those things will come out in the investigation. So for that, we'll have to wait and watch. But if you see what we have been seeing so far since very morning, since the news broke out, several senior BJP leaders, several members of parliamentarians, several Delhi ministers arrived at the very residence of the Chief Minister to meet Ms. Rekha Gupta. So right now, several BJP leaders are still inside. They have condemned such kind of attack. And on the other hand, what we have been seeing that Congress leaders, several Congress leaders have come out in the open. And if you see from Delhi itself, what we have seen, the former member of parliament, Mr. Udit Raj, has basically condemned this attack as well. And apart from that, he has basically questioned the law and order situation in Delhi as well, because he is saying that this is not the first time that such incident has taken place. Earlier, such a kind of incidents have also taken place. So he has raised question on that part of Delhi police as well regarding the attack. Here you see another vehicle is coming out from the very residence of a Delhi Chief Minister. I would like to see that who that official person is and who that leader is. I would like to take a word from him. Excuse me.
सर ये मुलाकात करने आए हैं, क्या कुछ बात हुई और किस तरह से क्या रहा? सब ठीक है। देखिए, एक दुखद घटना है और इस प्रकार के मानसिकता को कभी भी जीत नहीं मिलेगी। उसने जो भी समझ के किया है उसमें उसकी पराजय है और हमारी मुख्यमंत्री बहुत बहादुर मुख्यमंत्री है, वो अपने काम पे जाएंगी। कायराना हमला है। सर ये कहा जा रहा है कि डॉग लवर ने हमला किया है। अच्छा, तो ये विकास, ये अभय वर्मा है जो कि सांसद है, वो विधायक है, माफ करिएगा, रिलीफ विप है और जाना भैया कि उस तरीके से जो है वो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, खुद मुख्यमंत्री से उनकी बातचीत हुई है। जेपी सर हमारे साथ में हैं, बहुत पुराने नेता हैं, रेखा सहयोगी रेखा गुप्ता के साथ में काम करते हैं। जेपी सर।
All right, let's go to Shambhavi as well, joining us live. Shambhavi, I'm coming across to you right now. You know, a lot of updates are coming in outside from Delhi CM's residence, and we're getting. All right, getting some more pictures coming in right now. Okay, we have some inside pictures, and you can see on the left hand of your screen. Left hand of your screen is the attacker. Right hand of your screen is the visuals of the attacker's house. So it looks like. The house is also, now we have the pictures of the house right now because the police have moved very, very fast here to interrogate this attacker. Now, let's take our viewers through exactly what's happening so far. Delhi CM Rekha Gupta was attacked during a Jan Sunwai program at her official residence in civil lines. According to the police, the accused has right now been detained. He's arrested. He's being interrogated. He's also revealed that he is from Gujarat. Aadhaar card has confirmed that the attacker is from Gujarat. And according to the latest update we're getting for your viewer, for you, he is around 41 years of age. Attacker has been identified as a resident of Gujarat. I really want to go straight across to my colleague who's joining us, Shambhavi. Shambhavi, our viewers are seeing two pictures on the screen. Attacker who has been arrested. Right hand visuals of the attacker's house as well coming in for our viewers on the screen. Yes, Shambhavi.
Yes, exactly. The Delhi police is currently investigating this attacker, Rajesh Bhai, who is identifying himself as Rajesh Bhai Khimji. The interrogation is underway. There are a lot of aspects where the police still have to discover, has to make sure that all the elements of this unfortunate incident is before us, and we come to understand the CCTV cameras still needs to be examined, and a detailed interrogation is still underway. We are outside CM's residence right now, where a lot of people are coming in to meet her, see the progress. And the police here, as we can say, has acted very quickly in this situation. The accused, Rajesh Bhai, was immediately arrested within a few hours. And now a detailed interrogation is underway, where he's being interrogated. The police is trying to make sense of what was the motive. Because this man from Gujarat, he under a facade, he entered CM's residence, managed to come so close to her, where he allegedly even tried to slap her, pull her hair, and also threw a lot of heavy objects at her. And this raises a big question. This triggered an immediate security scare, and this triggers a big question that how did he manage? What was his motivation? Was there some political motivation involved, or what?
विकास किया ना वो चाहते हैं, तो उनकी तरफ से जो मुझे लगता है कोई ऐसी कंस्पिरेसी है। धन्यवाद
सर, थोड़ा सा डॉग लवर वाले
All right, many reactions coming in right now, viewers, on Republic TV, and specifically a lot of reactions have come in from the BJP, where the BJP they have condemned this attack, and they say that Rekha Gupta is very determined to continue her daily work and Jan Sunwai sessions, and the BJP is saying that she's a very strong woman with a clear commitment to Delhi. And we also understand that more reactions are coming in, where Delhi Minister Manjit Singh Sirsa has also condemned the incident, calling it a conspiracy by rivals, saying that she worries for Delhi day and night. They cannot tolerate that a CM remains amid the public for hours, that she meets people at her residence. So there seems to be a political conspiracy behind this. Delhi police is investigating. This is what Delhi Minister Manjit Singh Sirsa is also saying. Strong condemnations coming in. And on your screen, viewers, left hand is a Delhi CM's attacker who has been arrested.
क्या हुआ? आपको क्या बोला पुलिस? 2 मिनट जल्दी अरे जुआन चालू रख शिवम लागा राजेश ने ऐसा किया होगा, आपको क्या लग रहा है?
काई खबर नहीं मने
ले लो काई वांधो छोटो चालू है।
All right, so right hand of your screens, viewers, Rajkot, Gujarat, we can see that the visuals are coming in from the attacker's house from Gujarat. I really want to go ahead to Shambhavi. So you can go ahead and continue what you were saying. Now, what a viewer saw right now were visuals coming in from the attacker's house in Rajkot, Gujarat. Yes, continue, Shambhavi. All right, we'll go back to Shambhavi in a short while from now, but back-to-back updates coming in here, viewers on Republic TV. Rekha Gupta slapped by a man during Jan Sunwai. The man has now been arrested. Cops confirm the Aadhaar details. Rajesh Bhai, Khimji Bhai, attacker. That's the name. You can see that on your screens. And on the right hand of your screens, you can see that these pictures are coming from Rajkot, Gujarat. This is the visual of the attacker's house. Delhi police is in touch with the Gujarat police to ascertain more details about this attacker. What was the motive? What is he doing in Delhi? All these questions still need to be answered. But these are some back-to-back updates coming in right now, viewers on Republic TV. The interrogation has revealed that the accused has been identified as Rajesh Bhai, Khimji Bhai, 41-year-old resident.
क्योंकि एनडीए के उपराष्ट्रपति पद के उम्मीदवार अपना नामांकन दाखिल करने के लिए जाते हुए सीधी तस्वीरें आप देख रहे हैं संसद टीवी पर। प्रधानमंत्री, हम बता दें कि चंद्रपुरम पोन्नुस्वामी राधाकृष्णन जी का एक लंबा अनुभव रहा है राजनीति का और वर्तमान में वो महाराष्ट्र के राज्यपाल हैं और आज वो एनडीए के उपराष्ट्रपति पद के उम्मीदवार के रूप में अपना नामांकन भरने जा रही हैं और उस कक्ष में पहुंच गए हैं संसद भवन के, जहां पर वो नामांकन भरेंगे। प्रधानमंत्री भी उपस्थित हैं, गृह मंत्री अमित शाह हैं, रक्षा मंत्री राजनाथ सिंह हैं, अन्य केंद्रीय मंत्री भी उपस्थित हैं और एनडीए घटक के भी अलग अलग दलों के नेता और केंद्रीय मंत्री उपस्थित हैं।